Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Mowen, how are you? Everything, all the audio looks good, the camera looks good. Actually looks like everything's working alright. Fantastic. What a great start to the stream. So if you didn't see, I put a video up on the channel yesterday, maybe, where I replaced the main arterial road that went sort of around our residential and commercial areas with this beautiful raised motorway, which goes all the way around to there and also cuts through the middle here. With some diamond interchanges going onto our collector roads. Although I think I said in the video that one should probably have been there. Might even have to put another one there. And this beautiful, beautiful junction over here. Which at some point I would probably try to tidy out. It's only these two really which look particularly messy. I'll try to tidy those up at some time. We do have a chance for an under the motorway shantytown, yes, because there is zoning all along these blocks that go all the way down here. So that is an option. And we do have demand for absolutely everything right now. I'm very well, thank you, man. I'm very well indeed. So yes, there is some zoning to be added. So we can get rid, we'll probably put some mainly mixed use maybe. British planning in a nutshell. Is that commercial there, is it? I guess so. It's hard to tell. Think so. I think it's commercial. Yeah. So we have a huge demand for everything at the moment. So we can convert a bit more of our office. I say we've got huge demand. Like, I've only just started the game and immediately paused it. So what I might do is just let the game run for a moment. Just so we can actually give everything a chance to settle down. And also so then we can see our production as well. Because right now, oh, that's looking a bit better, looking a bit more realistic. Yeah, petrochemicals we're importing a lot of, but unless we start mining oil, that's not going to change. Everything else is looking okay. We've cleared most of those. It's a little bit of cotton or cotton deficit. And then stone would be the next big one, if we wanted to do something else. So maybe we'll put some stone in somewhere. Need to decide where we're going to expand everything at some point. Right, let's speed it up to max speed. I say just give these demand meters a moment just to make sure that everything is as it should be. And also gives us a chance just to keep a bit of an eye on our traffic. Make sure everything's working as expected. I have been watching a few sort of investigation videos into the traffic of City Skylines 2. And it's quite interesting how some of it doesn't work as you might expect it would. It's all looking pretty smooth at the moment. I mean, it's I suppose it should be just after rush hour. When I popped over onto this just now, I did see a lot of taxis around. Yeah, mainly leaving the city, a few coming in. And then a lot of taxis around here. All getting stuck at this little junction, are we? I think they do seem to be doing alright. Hey, Auntie. Hey, Capilliamus. How are you? Right, so none of this has really changed. So, this one has been saying there's no vehicles for this stop for a long time. And we probably are. Yeah, 25 are in use, but we're only currently using... Oh, we're up to 25. Okay, let's maybe... It's going to knock one. Oh, you can't do one. I can do 13, 14, 15, but not 16. Do you use the arrows? No. Why can't I do 12? That's so weird. Okay, we'll do 11. Fine, whatever. Whatever. You can do 12 though. Let's put them both on 11. Just give us a little bit of wiggle room, because I think it's the buses which are en route or returning. I think that they are confusing things a little bit sometimes. I don't know if you saw the video, Kapil, but the stuff I did offline was I converted our arterial road into this raised motorway, as you can see here, that goes all the way around and comes down the middle here as well. So I've added in this junction over here. I've created these diamond interchanges all along the motorway onto our collector roads, and I've created this monstrosity of a junction. We're going to skip right over it, don't worry about it. Yeah, and that's what I did. That took me... you say I'm cheating, but I recorded it and put it all on video for you. Hold on a second. There we go. Yeah, so I don't think it's completely cheating, and I did almost all of it with the game paused as well. So, nothing really happened. I've made it nicer. I'm hoping that will help resolve the traffic problems, although it obviously has added a lot of junctions. Where all the diamond interchanges are, but I'm hoping that there's enough connections that it won't matter too much. That's my general hope. my great hope. Right, let's do a little bit of zoning. So let's get some high density offices in. Let's do all of that as high density offices, and all of that. And it's going to go all the way along all of this. And we'll do all... in fact, let's just go to this one now. Right. All of these will be high density offices. I might even, just to really increase the height, I might take some of those off. Let's take off. Thank you. Just take off those two, so they're not sticking out too far. So we'll create a little bit of extra land behind them. It could be too many junctions. It could be. Who knows? Let's find out. We do have high density business as well. So this commercial down here in the downtown, I think that's already high density, but just in case, we will start putting in some high density business around here. Those are offices. Oh, it's because there's something behind it. That's fine. So we'll do that. That'll help get rid of some of that. And we need a whole bunch more industrial as well. Hey, Aunt Love, how's it going? Yeah, so our commercial's going right down. Offices aren't, interestingly. Oh, they're starting to now. They're starting to now. We have a need for all kinds of residential. So these are all medium density. Can we see any low density around here? Those are low density, aren't they? So let's start putting some high density around here. Because I think these are all medium density. Yes, we probably want to be changing the density of this area. Can I see any other low densities? Don't think so. I think that's everything over here now, isn't it? Just that last little bit left. So we'll start rezoning some of the other bits instead. I think these are medium density. But we'll do the ones... Let's have a look. Yeah, we'll do like these bits first. Just leave that at that for the minute. Some of this low density can get turned into medium density. So we already have row homes there.
Sorry about that. It's nothing important. I just lost my keys. I'm sure they'll turn up. They're for the brown sedan parked outside the radio station. Oh, wait. I probably shouldn't have said that if anyone finds them. Please, don't steal my
So I know we're
car.
replacing medium with medium, but it's it should be bigger medium.
Oh, good. Here they are. Well, never mind then. Thank you.
So we need to think about somewhere we're going to put some new low density in, and we are pretty much out of space. So we'll have to maybe start expanding this side of the motorway, which means we're going to have to redo that junction, which is going to be hilarious. Any natural resources we need to worry about? Nothing too much.
So a housing shortage
Hey Samuel.
is bad for the people trying to move here, right?
Anyone know when my city Skylines works and I play it when I load a city? It shows you a bit of black screen. No idea, love. Have you had a bit of a Google to see if you got any answers to that? Bob Hoskins had a rant about people like you. Did he now? What was his rant about people like me regarding? What have I even done?
When business is doing well, that floats our boat.
There's no sinking this boat, Glenda.
I might extend this down here and have like a little, just to give us a little bit of breathing room with the low density. Ba-doop-boop. Hello. Thank you. And I won't zone that bit, but I am going to zone the rest of this as low density. So we get a little bit there, and I might do the same off of here as well. Demolishing little homes to build high-rise flats. Progress is progress. What do you want me to do, huh? Not do that one. Or that one. What just happened there? I don't think... No, nothing. I think it just got confused and now it's fine. Fair enough. Oh, Jedi. Hey, Jedi. So as most of these demands being dealt with, there's still quite a huge medium density demand. Despite the fact I'm pretty sure that's medium and they're not building there. So I feel like that's their problem. What is this? Electricity bottleneck. How? Okay, let's pop underground. Let's come off. Why can't I connect to there? That resolved it? That's resolved it. Perfect. A rough night drinking. I did not. I just had a shower and did nothing with my hair, so it just did whatever it wanted. Bulldozers their house. Absolutely. Put on sound barriers. Ah! Well, if you'd have watched the video, Mowen, I did. My plan was obviously to put sound barriers all along the motorway. It turns out that you cannot put sound barriers on a raised motorway, which I figured out after I'd spent over 3 hours building this. Because obviously, wouldn't it be nice if we could have sound barriers on the motorway going through our city, but you can only have it on bits which class as being on the ground. So not a lot we can do there. Not a lot we could do there. I did put a little request or a little note on the sorry, right bed face on the Discord, just saying that wouldn't it be nice if we could do that. But yeah, so I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, we need some more commercial. So let's pop some general commercial. Where's our motorway? Around here. This is where we'll start populating some of the stuff around this motorway, because obviously I destroyed basically everything. So we'll just have like a huge commercial corridor going pretty much all the way along the motorway. I'll take care of some of that. We need some more industrial. So do we build in this area? It probably makes the most sense, doesn't it? I don't think we have anything there to worry about. No. Where is our next little bit of sort of our fertile land there? A little bit up there. In terms of tiles, need to buy 3 to get that one, really. There's a little bit here. We could squeeze a little cotton farm in, maybe. And all of this is useless to us because of the wind. Yes, I literally drove over an overpass today. No, yesterday, which had a sound barrier along it. And as I did, I was like, this just makes me so angry about the game. So yeah, it is a little bit frustrating. Particularly when like raised roads and stacking your roads is a thing. I mean, not a plantation like 1800s cotton farm, like a modern day cotton farm. It's fine. It's no longer racist to grow cotton. What was I doing? Industrial zone. So let's put something along here. What's this that I can't build it? But old cemetery ruins. Lovely. We're just going to relocate those over there. As with this old mill. Boop, boop. Get it on the old 90 degrees. Where are you? There you are. Line that up with the lower one. There we go. Come on, 90. There we go. That gives us a nice little area to play with. I'll probably leave that bit in the middle. Right, let's get some industry down. And hope this doesn't mess with our cargo port too much. Don't think it will. But you never know, I suppose. You never know. Cancel the tyrant mans. Everything is racist. That is true. Right, so the industry demand is gone. High. Oh, we have a new signature building, a chemical plant. Don't we already have the chemical? Oh no, that's in my other game, isn't it? I'm getting myself confused. Little bit of commercial requirement. We're still waiting for some of these high density ones to come in over here. We've got some of our high density offices, our extra ones have come in, and it's looking beautiful over here now. Look at this. Is there seriously no zone in there? Oh, there is, just nothing's built yet. Is that because it's missed bits? I think it has. There we go. Some more high density commercial being built in. We've got a little bit more of a commercial requirement, so let's carry on with some of this. Including apparently on that little street that's leading to the water plant. That'll help the commercial a bit more. You want the chemical plant? What on? No, I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't be too bad in terms of wind. Yeah, because I'm definitely not going to be putting any residential over there. I mean, I guess you could if you really want the chemical plant over there. You can have the chemical plant over there. No nukes. Nukes are not an option in the game. Weird thing to ask for in a city builder, if I'm being honest. And it's just residential again, isn't it? It's just always more residential. So I think we seriously need to start thinking about using some of our tiles. You tend to pollute the whole island. Alright, yep, no, let's do that. I mean, it's big as well. I'm hoping it's going to fit down here. Oh, it does. Beautiful. Can we get it right in the middle? Oh, not quite. Let's turn snapping off. Wait, where's the snapping option? I think I've got to place it and then turn snapping off. That's frustrating. And then if we say move, turn snapping off. Didn't need to do that. I think it's about there. Nope, that looks worse. Oh my word. That looks better. Okay, yeah, cool. Chemical plant on the island. There you go. Happy? Well, that's now... oh, that is yours. Oh, because I moved Chris back there, didn't I? I didn't save that because it didn't work. I wouldn't trust the view counts. Jedi, they're all over the shop. Right, so more residential. Now, really, the best place for it would be more over this side, because over here, if we put residential in, it's more of a jog to get over to here, isn't it? So maybe we'll buy up like these. Plus, we already have this diamond interchange here. We could just piggyback off rather than having to worry about using this over here. So maybe let's do that. I might just do that. We're going to want all of those, I think. How many is that using up? Does it tell me 13? Yeah, okay, fine. And this is all going to be our residential zone. Pollute the eyes for colour change. I'll have to see about that, because it didn't work down here. It just spewed pollution straight into the river, which was a problem for us. It might struggle to get workers. Although it's not saying it has any workers. Oh, it's empty and available to rent. Yeah, so it might be that no one actually starts renting it. Because why would you want a chemical plant? The other side of the city from the industrial zone. Right, anyway. Getting distracted. I suppose we can let it go on slow. Let's get ourselves...
Pending updates to our power grid, the city will be experiencing rolling blackouts. We urge the public to remain calm during these breaks in service and to follow the guidelines on the city's website on how to plan for these temporary events. This has been a local public service announcement.
This is Second Moon Radio, classical for the modern age. Unlike most modern music, classical has always been penned by someone sitting in front of a sheet of blank paper, using only their imagination.
So this will eventually, I guess, become the road which
masterpiece. Now, here we sit, listening at full volume.
Connects to these motorways and everything.
Souls are transported. But let us not tarry. On to the next episode.
But for
and
now,
on to our main feature story. The commercial
let's try this.
district
Let's see if this
booming
is going to work
as
today.
the area is attracting more high-end stores,
Oh.
bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate.
No, I don't like it. It's never works as you'd expect it to.
That's good for business and good for the community.
Thanks, Jim. We'll be back after this.
We're live, and we're getting reports about a traffic accident somewhere in the city.
Road maintenance services have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal. But if you're planning a quick trip out, you might want to wait a little while until everything clears up.
If you're in it, you already know about it. No use reminding you.
Meanwhile, expect delays and drive safe.
Just trying to see how the... Yes, it doesn't look like that's going to turn... Doesn't look like you can turn left from there, does it? Okay. It says rolling blackouts, but we're producing 127 megawatts and our consumption is 97. So we've got more than enough electric. What the games I've been playing, I've mainly been playing Cyberpunk 2077? Yeah, 2077. I've been playing quite a lot of that. I got it ages ago. In one of the Epic sales, and just never actually got round to playing it. So I thought the other day, I was like, look, I'm just playing my Steam Deck. Let's go Cyberpunk to go. And I've really been enjoying it. Oh, that's a bit savage. It's not quite what I wanted. What? What? I don't know what you think happened there, map. You're being interesting today, game, aren't you? It's been pretty epic. I've been really enjoying it, yeah. Call of Duty and Modern Warfare 3. Have you been finding it out, love? Street Fighter Third Strike. Obviously getting beaten by what I can only assume is a very simple character, Kabil. So I thought I'd try for a bit more of an interesting sort of layout over here. Obviously it completely destroys the grid over here, which is a bit of a pain, but hey ho. We've got a lot of space to work with, so let's get some low density housing in here to stop people complaining quite as much. I could actually have unzoned that with some pedestrian paths to get a bit of extra space, but hey ho. They're going to need all new services over here and everything, aren't they? They are. They're going to be a pain. Damn people demanding things. Why are you doing it at a weird angle? Stop doing it at a weird angle. There you go. A Chinese ghost city. Failure of a grid makes you sick. I can't do right, do wrong. Some people love the grid, some people hate the grids. Like, what am I supposed to do? We are going to need a little bit of commercial over here, aren't we? So maybe we'll build like a little sort of services bit which sticks out over here. It won't need waste, is the only thing it probably won't need. $112, $112, $114, $112. Because it's snapping to, I don't know, which one would that be? Guidelines? There we go. Now I want guidelines back. Hot tub live stream and my soul. That's quite excessive, mate. Only bug I know of is the UI when the game is over, like letters or victory or defeat are missing. Okay. Right, so we were thinking services over here, weren't we? Because if we have a quick service check everywhere else, a lot of people are waiting for a hearse. Only 5 of the 5 vehicles there, and only 0 of those vehicles. So there's no reason they should really be waiting all that long. Traffic hasn't come up as being much of a problem, has it? I know we haven't really been paying a lot of attention, and it is technically 1 in the morning. But that's not looking too bad. Right. Water. Well, we're getting quite close to not being able to afford our water. So maybe we should come down here. And we'll just extend this one over here. And we'll pop down a saying that. Can we just upgrade this one? Significantly increases water intake and deliver capacity. So currently it does what? 100,000 a month. The upgrade increases it by 50,000 and it costs 7,000 a month. And that costs 10,000. Oh. You're almost better off doing that, I suppose, aren't you? But okay, let's do the upgrade. Does it just get... Oh, there we go. That'll sort that problem out. It is doing more now. Okay. We will have electric over here, yeah, because that road does carry electric. So we've got electric and water over there, that's fine. We haven't had a natural disaster yet. We had a forest fire, didn't we, early on? We had a forest fire which took out all of this area, which didn't affect us in the slightest, so we were absolutely fine with that. It should always be chock-a-block. You can't spawn them currently, certainly not in the game as it is. I don't know if you could do that in the previous game. What's this? Oh, traffic accidents. A lot of traffic accidents around here. Lack of labour. That's probably because we're missing the medium density. So what we need to start doing is finding all of these other low density areas that we have. Like all of these here are low density, aren't they? Yeah, find all these other low densities and start converting those to medium densities. And that's what we need. That'll hopefully help with that. I said I was going to put some commercial over here. I could have done some mixed housing, I suppose, couldn't I? Maybe we'll do like a little bit of mixed housing. Not like that game. And we'll do a little bit of low density. No, we're probably going to stick with low density over here, actually. So we'll just stick some low density in there. Notice something over your city. What, a cloud? Hey, James. Really wanted to play Daisy. So you did. Haven't played it over here. Changed a lot. I haven't. I think I played it like... I don't know. I want to say like 8 years ago. I don't even know how old the game is now. It feels like a long time. It feels like a long time. Anyway, we're doing this, weren't we? So health. We do need more healthcare over here. I say more healthcare. We need some healthcare over here. So where are we going to pop this? Needs to be somewhere with a bit of space, ideally. So maybe like over here? I don't know if we really need it over here, but they've been complaining for a while, so maybe we should actually just give in and give them the healthcare they have been harping on about for so long. And then we're going to need something over here as well. So let's build an extra little road for this. Make it a slightly bigger grid square for the extra add-ons and stuff they might have. I don't think we need to worry about rubbish. I think that'll be okay. School-wise, we will probably need some schools at some point over here. Fire. We could do with more fire protection up here, which is probably actually quite important in our industrial area, isn't it? It's not too bad over here, but as we are going to be expanding quite a lot, we'll pop it down fire. And then police is pretty good apart from over here. Might not worry too much about that, but I might put one over here, like I say, just in the name of expansion. Obviously, this has no... Oh, thank you, James. Oh, Jedi got it. Sweet. I have actually been playing some Baldur's Gate 3. We've been playing that with some friends, and a 4-player co-op. It has been a lot of fun. Although I don't know if you've ever played one of those in 4-player co-op, like all online. It's chaos trying to remember everything. Right, so mainly commercial. Commercial is the big problem at the moment, isn't it? So we could squeeze some more commercial along our raised motorway. Don't you want to go that side of that roundabout? That shall help take care of the commercial, hopefully. Crime neighborhood. Do you mean Florida? How are you looking? Yeah, you're doing pretty good, actually. You're doing pretty good.
A driving advisory has been issued.
So we said there was a little bit
area
more of
due
that
to
there,
poor
didn't we?
road
Is it worth putting in a little
Please
farm?
exercise caution if you must drive and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve.
Because we don't have a
This has been
large
a
cotton
local public
requirement.
service announcement.
What kind of future does music have if it doesn't look to its past? Well, I say the question
So if I put it in... I don't know, do I want to put it in right there?
No, you can't move forward unless you keep both eyes steadily trained on what's behind you.
Let's pop it in there. Oh, we've got a dairy house. Let's look at that in a minute.
Prices in the area.
That's right, Glenda. But apparently that's not all good news. We're joined today by an expert guest, Professor Nutbutter.
Welcome, Professor. So a housing shortage is bad for the people trying to move here, right?
Humans are programmed to desire certain representations within
How does it exceed city?
ideological
Oh, it does
rewards
exceed city limits.
which
Oh,
are
okay.
entirely apart from the actual rewards enjoyed. For example, consider capital.
One final question, Professor. Is the housing shortage going to make me richer?
By certain metrics, perhaps yes, in the short term.
I like the sound of that.
But what we are discussing is the study of a statistical abstraction and its effect on the human
Thank you, Professor.
It is a question of priorities.
Snapping.
And on to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now
Oh,
shop
snapping.
for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate, or so my wife tells me. That's good for business and good for the community.
Thanks, Jim. We'll be back after this.
Are you going to make me... You are going to make me cancel this whole thing, aren't you? Like, why would it... It's fine. You remember now you need a hot tub live stream. Well, if you can donate enough for me to buy a hot tub, then I will consider doing a hot tub live stream. So good luck with that. haven't put the road in yet, have I? Oh, I need to put a road in. So we just do that for now. And I'll pop a little road in for it. That one can connect up there. A Floridian neighborhood, please. What does that look like? It's not my option to make circular farms. That is just the way it goes. That is the option you have in the game. I would probably prefer to not have circular farms. I think that'd probably look a bit better. So what are we up to? About 198 tons of harvestable resources. That's pretty good. Why don't you have electric? You should have electric. Just because the game was paused? I think it's just because the game was paused. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. So we've got a little farm there for that. Excellent. Just make a burning pile of trash and you're almost there. Well, I've got a big pile of trash, so we're close. We're close. We're almost there. Now, we just need that to catch on fire. So everyone's complaining about a lack of labour. I'm hoping this estate down here will help with that, because that's quite close to this. If we have a quick look at our labour. Yes, 7,000 jobs open. That's a lot of jobs open. Oh no, I could make rectangle farms, but the game doesn't encourage it with the fact that it has these. The way that it works and gives you a circular area, like I need to make use of all the area. It seems like the most efficient way of doing it, so that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I did. Yeah. So I could not just use the max that's available. On the other hand, I'm going to use the max that's available. A little more commercial, a little more industrial. I think we zoned all our industry up here, but it seems a bit silly doing that. So we probably will get some medium density in over here instead. Oh, we have got a couple of signature buildings to go, haven't we? In fact, let's see if we can do a little bit of mixed usage over there. I'll take care of some of that medium requirement. Right, what were our signature buildings? We have a dairy house, which would make sense to put it like around here somewhere, wouldn't it? And what was the other one? I thought we unlocked two. We did not, just a dairy house. Okay. We'll pop that one over here. Oh, right over here, I suppose. Right next to the livestock farm. Need some exciting crime. What's exciting crime? Oh, we have people working at the chemical plant now. We now have 150 people out of 700 potential coming over here to work. Going over these slow little alleyway roads that I put in to make it as awkward as possible for the people that live there. So that's working out brilliantly. That's working out brilliantly. Oh, we do have some traffic over here. Quite a lot of traffic over here. The game hates lanes. I'm wondering if you'd be just as well just keeping that as a 2-lane and having that connecting in. Because, yeah, their lane switching is just absolutely atrocious. So I do wonder if adding the extra lane in for the general lane mathematics rule actually makes things significantly worse. Same with these over here. At least that's flowing for the minute. See, these cars cutting in like that, that's not so bad. And look at that, look, we've put that down to a 2-lane, and look, it's all flowing lovely all of a sudden. Read that as man of the pants. Riff Raff working next door, yeah. I mean, you work there, so. Yeah, I do think the lane mathematics idea is currently completely broken in City Skylines because of the traffic AI, which is just all over the place with lane switching. Everything else looks okay. It's just this junction here. Oh, you're only going over there. That's not... Oh? Oh no, there. Okay. I was trying to figure out if they were maybe taking that silly long route, but that doesn't seem to be the case. A lot of taxis, though. Like, a lot of people get taxis into our city. Now, that's probably because... Oh, it's that arrow. It's probably because we don't really have any internal ways of getting into our city. Hey, Hyale? Tayale? I have no idea how to pronounce that. I'm just guessing. I'm so sorry. Yeah, it's slowly clearing up now. So I think, yeah, getting rid of lane mathematics will be our immediate fix for everything. So we could think about adding in an actual... external source. Yeah, I always knew this was going to be a problem. Oh, that is a big problem. That is a big problem we have there. Okay, so we immediately need to do something savage about this. We do have traffic lights here, so we could try getting rid of the traffic lights. And also getting rid of these crossings. The people just have to figure out what it is they're going to do. It's flowing a bit more, definitely. Oh, some buildings being built there. Awesome. Might take a little while for that to clear. It's impossible to solve traffic. Traffic was the bane of the first game's existence. And it's certainly, I mean, performance is definitely the bane of this game's existence. Well, I haven't come across it yet, but I still have a relatively small city of only 27,000. But I watched Biffer earlier trying to traffic fix a city of like 250,000, and he said like every time he tried to do something, he had to wait like up to an hour just for to settle the game to see if it had seen any progress because it was running so slow. Seems like we have a slightly better situation over here. The traffic coming out of here is flowing quite regularly. Whether that will cause backups on the other sides remains to be seen. So making this a 2-lane probably is the first thing we could do. Which give us a dedicated left-hand lane. Unfortunately, both lanes turn a dedicated right-hand lane. Unfortunately, both lanes turn right, which is a bit of a pain. I'd be able to lucky if you could fix that. What was your issue, Outlove? Always stupid people in traffic, which is very true. Welcome back, Mowen. Yeah, ultimately, City Skylines did become a traffic management game. I don't know if that's how it was intended when they first sat down to start creating it, but I might turn this down to a 2-lane road, because again, I think the lane switching is very problematic. So we're not just getting the traffic that wants to turn off and backing up here, we're getting the traffic that wants to continue on backing up here. So I want to see if we can just straighten this up a little bit. It's a little better. There's a little kink in there. Not a lot we can do about it. Oh, there's immediately a traffic accident. It's because I moved the road while you were on it. Didn't know what the issue was and it just fixed it. Oh, that was your city's issue. Oh, fantastic. Well, there you go then. Always give it a reboot. Reboots always fix it. Right, in the meantime, commercial again is through the absolute roof. Have some more medium density requirements, so let's throw in some more medium density down here.
If you must drive, and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
Pending updates to our power grid, the city will be experiencing rolling blackouts.
Did consider a roundabout.
I urge the public to
Did
remain
consider
calm
it.
during these breaks in service,
But
and
particularly
to
because so
follow
much of the
guidelines
traffic
on
is
the city's
turning
website
right.
on how to plan
That traffic
for
then
this
has to go all the way
temporary
around a
emergency.
roundabout, which means the traffic
This
coming
has
out of
been a
here is
local
just
public
never
service
going to be able
announcement.
to come out.
This is
Could be a problem. It seems to be clearing, seems to be moving a lot now. I'm gonna blame lane mathematics for a lot of the traffic problems I've been seeing.
For our newer, less able listeners, first, we will be dancing through the al dente.
Oh, the original Cities game before
entering
Skyline.
the
Ah, okay.
slower Largo movement, finally, then savoring the
500 people's a start.
anti-pasto movement. So, without further ado,
When you
let's
face a roundabout, do
raise
you
the
drive over it? I tend to go around it in the traditional manner.
Industry in the region is on the rise, and when business is doing well, that floats our boat.
There's
I
no
thought I had a really
sinking
big
this
bit of
boat,
hair
Linda.
sticking up because of the top, but there's a pumpkin that's behind me there
We're
from Halloween,
live,
and I thought
and
this,
we're gonna
the
go
hat that was on it was a big bit of hair sticking up.
Somewhere in the city.
Road maintenance services have
Yep, so that
already
seems to be
dispatched, and
clearing.
traffic
That's
flow
good.
should
I'll have a
return
quick
to
scout
normal.
around the
But
rest
if
of
you're planning a
this.
quick trip out, you
All
might
looking
want to
pretty
wait a little
good.
while until everything clears up.
If you're in it, you already know.
All looking
No
pretty
use
good.
reminding you. Meanwhile,
Excellent.
expect delays
So,
and
yeah, I do look like if I go down again, whoop, does it look like I'm wearing a little hat. So we probably need to think about bringing in some extra routes from outside. Can this... Yeah, we can upgrade that with the railway connection. Don't know the best way of getting... If we added that on... Where does that go? I think it goes... It's very hard to tell. Oh, it gets added there and faces that way. So we could bring it out... Ooh, we could do something... What am I going to do with that? Bring it over the river like this? That's horrible. Let's put it on. Because I do think that's a good upgrade since we actually have railways now. Quite how we're going to join that up there. Let's have a think. I do need an underground system. That is one of the upgrades we could get. And would probably be very beneficial for us. Yeah, there it is. So we need 6 points to unlock it. We've got 26 points at the moment. So it definitely would be a good thing. But I think getting in some extra routes for people to come in from the outside world is going to be a good thing. Which is not what I'm doing at the moment. When your aunt was landing, the instructor said straight over the roundabout, so she did. Taking it very literally. I like it. It's a one-way track we've got there, isn't it? Oh, we have a lovely apartment building. We'll come to that in a moment. In the middle. In the middle. Go in the middle. I suppose I actually wouldn't want it over the middle, would I? I meant to start raising that up. I completely forgot. It's already gone wrong. Okay, so if we go to 5 first. Oh, I can't even build it over that road. Why? Why? Do a double? Why can't I build? Is it because it's too low? Oh, it's just because it's too low. Okay. Right, basically, that's what I want to connect it to start with. Right. Woo. Railroad under the city and up north to come out. Yeah, I did consider doing it under, but then it's going to have to go under the river and... Yeah, I don't know. I think it looks better coming over. Some Tesla tunnels. What do they call them? They're from the Boring Company. That was it. So I can put it there, but I can't connect it there. Fine, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. There might be train traffic. Well, that's a bridge we'll cross when we come to it. That's because it's higher. It is because it's higher. Okay, now it's no longer any good. What curve is too tight? What curve? What are you talking about, game? This shouldn't be the difficult part. This should be the easy part. Why is this doing this to me? I just connect it straight up. What is going on here? I don't understand what's happening to me. There, right. That was horrible. I did raise, well, no, because I was raising it for its connection at that end. So it was raised before it got there, if you see what I mean. Oh. No, I don't have to raise it before I make the connection, as long as when I'm connecting it, like the elevation down here, if I'm connecting to a 10 meter, as long as I'm at 10 meter, so if I start building it and then raise it, that would be fine. It was, I'm sure it was. I don't believe you. You always lie to me. Right, now we need to think about how we're going to get this up here. Yeah, see, I don't want to do that. That's alright. Quite like that. Right. Boop, boop. Your hair makes sense. I wasn't planning on doing a live stream for Thanksgiving. When is that? I don't even know Thanksgiving in. When is Thanksgiving? This is my ignorant British ways. I know it needs a minimum height. It needs 7 and... James, thanks. Why would I expect anything different? I confused it. And that's connecting to both tracks, is it? I can't tell because the train's in the way. Hey, Dion! No, it's just connecting to one track. Of course it is. There we go, that's what I wanted. And there we go. Excellent. Happy days. I like it. I like it. Whew. Thanksgiving is just an excuse to eat turkey twice. I'll take it. I'm alright with that. The train track should go over the skyscraper to the loop-de-loop. I don't know about that. On the 23rd, is it? I'll be streaming on the 22nd, if that helps. Very well over here, thank you, Dion. Very well indeed. Massive, massive commercial requirement again. So we're about an hour past rush hour. And everything's looking alright. Everything's looking alright. Everything's looking alright. Oh, we do not, Dion, we do not celebrate Thanksgiving. I guess it's not really time for us to be thankful. That's a little bit more commercial going in. Honestly, James, that sounds amazing. That's my kind of holiday. I'm down for that. Where's the bus depot? What kind of upgrades can you get? Nothing which connects you to anything else. That's fine. I think there is like a bus terminal, I think, isn't there? Taxi depot, bus station. I think it's the bus station I was thinking of. So let's get a train station in, right? Because we've got loads of train track in. We've got a road up there. We may as well get a train station in.
Local authorities
And try and get
are
that
urging the
connected up
public
to everything.
Conserve water and reduce the burden on the city during this water shortage. Consider installing a low flush toilet, cut back on watering the lawn, and shower with a friend whenever possible. This has been a local public service announcement.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions.
Nope. Let's
Please
upgrade that to
exercise caution if you must
a
drive,
normal road
and try to
straight
stay
away,
off the
please and
streets
thank
until
you.
conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
And that's going to need to come up, I'm going to guess, to
your host, J. Thomas Hornbuckle.
7.5.
For a second chance to hear the music of yesteryear.
And on to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our
Okay, bring it up to
neighborhood.
10, which is nice and
You can
easy.
now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate. Or so my wife tells me. That's good for business and good for the community.
Thanks, Jim. We'll be back after this. Industry in the region.
That looks good. Happy with that.
And when business is doing well, that
Not one for
floats
much
our
of City
boat.
Skylines, I'm going to go to your next stream. No worries, Dion. Thanks for stopping by. Wonderful to see you. Rosalie. Good night. I didn't see you pop in, Rosie. I'm sorry if I missed you when you joined earlier. Have a nice time fooling with people's lives and with the power of God. It's not that wonky. It's pretty parallel to that one. No, I'm not gonna agree with that. It's fine. Everything's fine. If you don't look too closely, everything's fine. Oh, this is going to cause us problems, is it? This is going to cause us problems. Nope, that's fine. That's fine. Oh, I love these horrifically complicated train junctions. Excellent, that's that one sorted. As long as both of those are connected. They are. Both are connected. They are. Oh no, I don't like that. That's gone too far. I've played God too much. That's alright though. Perfect. I love that there's this really little bottleneck here and here of just one track, which is going to horrifically mess with everything. You should be getting electric now. Why are you not getting electric? There you go. That's sorted. That's now working. Well, I don't know what kind of upgrades you can get. Increased capacity for more trains. Oh, I see. So it just turns the extra lines into platforms. Subway extension. A taxi stop. Yep. I'm going to put that on straight away. Station services. Yeah, no, I'm going to do that as well, actually. Going to do that as well. I think the taxi stop's a very useful thing to have there. We could probably do with the bus going over there as well at some point, because right now our buses just go in this one big loop going all around the city. Oh, that's a couple of things we've got now. Horrific, that's a good word. If it works, it works, right? If it works, it works. There's no way any of this is going to become a horrific bottleneck of misery. Lack of labour, only 4 people working now. That's probably not doing a lot for our third time lucky. Cotton production, nope, still a bit of a deficit. Also a livestock deficit again, somehow. And basically everywhere just crying out for workers. We didn't check the school situation, did we? So we should have capacity just about everywhere. But we might want to start thinking about ring fencing the schools for certain districts at some point. It's like this one should be ring fenced for just this area. This one should do like this area. And we've got another one over there which could do that area. Whereas I suspect right now that one's getting its lion's share of everything. No, that road is done, Chris. We don't need to mess with it because it's done. So all we've done is we just built it up all around it with these lovely commercial buildings, which I'm very happy with. How are you, Chris? If an ant has a nose, make the nostrils the entrance to the subway. I don't think ants do have noses. The road is working absolutely fine. The only thing I did change was I reduced the number of lanes on this junction here. So I do believe lane mathematics is broken. How are you doing for workers over there? 173 still. Not great. Not great is the answer. Not great. Right, so what's next? What do we want to get next? So I think trams might just cause more problems for us, potentially, because there's just more traffic on the roads. I do like the idea of subways, though, because subways are easy. Well, there's the airport. We haven't got an airport yet, of course. We also don't have large parks or tourist attractions. We have none of this stuff. We don't have a proper sized fire station or a police station. Well, we're going to get one of these, won't we? This one. Helps discover larger underground deposits for ore and oil. I'm going to get this one. So I'm interested to see what it is. This is the university, isn't it? Also, we don't need to build it? We do need to build it. Also, it doesn't have to go on the university. It's just like an extra bit. I still think it should be near the university. So we'll pop it over there. Just increasing the campus of the university a bit. And if we look at our deposits... Yes, I don't think it's changed the size of the deposits. I guess it just makes them last longer. So it might not actually be all that useful for us. Although I might start thinking about going up here and just getting a lot of oil. We could have like an oil and stone processing area up here, but it's quite far away, isn't it? Bit knackered as usual. Up again at 6, only on for a bit. I've been very well, thank you. Who are they playing? What are they playing? I'd love to see a train come down here. That'd be a little bit of a highlight for me. Oh, that's another point. We could get the old passenger ferry terminal going, couldn't we? Which we could put on this side quite nicely and then just continue this road around to it. Invalid shape. I could put it there though. Okay, yeah. Okay. I'm happy with this. Let's do this.
This is an emergency broadcast to all citizens. The Fire and Rescue Service reports that fires are currently spreading in the nearby forest. The billowing clouds of smoke pose a serious
just
health
give me a
risk to
second.
anyone nearby. At this time, all citizens in the affected area are instructed to immediately move to a safe distance until the situation...
I mean, we should be okay. It is within our city limits, technically, but we should be okay. Fixed is a state of mind. Right. Do we need to set up... Yeah, we will, do, won't we? Additional pier, an integrated bus and taxi stand. I do like the idea of putting a taxi stand on it, but I can't put that because that overlaps with that. That is mad. I want you to move there. Why don't you move there? What's going on? Road required? So I can't move you until there's a road? I don't want to just delete it. That seems like a waste of money, and it's probably quite expensive to put down. But this is winding me up. There is a road. It's like, is it doing it on purpose? Is it doing it just to wind me up? Is this what's happening? There we go. Right. We've got our integrated... and it's flooding immediately. Is that supposed to happen? I feel like that's not supposed to happen. I'm assuming that's going to clear at some point. We do actually need to get rid of this road anyway, because it's all wrong. And I can't build the road because it's in water. Oh, this game. It's just try my patience today. How do I get rid of the water that has just flooded that? How do I do that, game? Guessing if I try to move this, it's going to tell me there's no road. Yep. It's supposed to be a passenger ferry terminal. Which is now there. Right. And now... passenger ship line tool.
Updates to our power grid,
from there
the city will be experiencing rolling blackouts.
to there.
We urge the public to remain calm during
to
these
there.
breaks in service and to follow the guidelines on the city's
Gonna come
website
out.
on
Gonna
how
click
to
on it.
plan for
It's
these
there. We
temporary
have a
events.
route. Excellent.
This has been a local public service announcement.
Recent spikes in demand have led to temporary local shortages in the city's fresh water supply. The public should be aware that we are struggling to get the situation in hand.
What's the problem?
This has been a local public service announcement.
Because that's fine and that's fine. So I don't know what the problem is.
Second Moon Radio with your host, J. Thomas Hornbuckle. Tune in tomorrow for a second chance to hear the music of yesteryear.
We're
Is that all classed as
live,
part of the ferry
and
terminal,
we're getting
does it?
reports about a traffic accident
Okay. Somewhere in the city is a traffic accident.
Road
Thank you for your
maintenance
helpful
services
advice.
have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal. but if you're planning a quick trip out, you might
Everything's
want to
looking
wait
pretty
a little
good.
while
Everything's looking
until
pretty good.
everything clears up.
We don't need the water hole because it fixed
You
itself
already
in
know
the
about
end.
it. No
It's
use
great.
reminding you. Meanwhile, expect delays and drive safe.
Yeah, Cotton looks like it still isn't
And
getting any
on to our main
workers.
feature story. The commercial district
Nope,
is
just
booming
4 people working
as
there at the moment. That's
area
not
is attracting
ideal.
more high-end
It's the general
stores,
shortage of
bringing
work, a
the
lack of
latest
high
luxury
skill
to
labour. We
our
do have the
neighborhood.
university
You can
going, so
now
that should
shop
sort
for
itself out.
designer
My
shoes
loss.
while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate, or so my wife tells me. That's good for business and good for
Do we
the
have to set up
community.
passenger lines for trains?
We'll be back after this.
We do. And cargo routes. So this has been doing nothing the whole time. This has been doing nothing the whole time. Well, I am furious. I am furious with that. Oh, you stupid game. So all these trains I've been watching go back and forth have just been doing absolutely nothing. Nothing. Oh, you knew that? You knew that, did you? I didn't realize they'd be sharing an internal line. I probably should have. Oh, they're not. It's fine. It's fine. So could I have a third route? Or should I just in fact have had one route which just went from like there to there to there to there? Huh, it's fine, we'll have that. Well. Yeah, well played, Capil. Well done. Playing the long game there. Got to appreciate it. Got to appreciate it. It makes me furious, but you got to appreciate it. Is this our first actual passenger train coming in? I think it is. I think it is. I suppose what I should do, actually, is, if we just get rid of all of those. What we could actually do is just have one starts there, goes to there, comes back to there, goes there, goes to there. That probably makes more sense, doesn't it? Because then it's just one route, but it goes to everywhere. If I hadn't put down the ferry terminal, I would never have noticed. Pathfinding failed. How? It's going to tell us which of those routes it thinks has failed. Shipping route 2. Just doesn't exist anymore. Okay. Just doesn't like it anymore. It's fine. It's fine. We only need one, really, from there. It's fine. Whatever. You want to watch an epic train? There it goes. Loading off. No passengers. Oh, wait. Where's that going? Destination double train track. Okay. What is your plan here? Where are you going, train? Why are all of the cargo trains going through the passenger terminal all of a sudden? Are we going to have a problem here? Yes, we are. Okay. So I think we should probably upgrade this track to a double. And then we'll give these all their own lines. Apart from this one, which doesn't want to work. Should help out somewhat. Should we do the same on this side? This side's going to be more problematic because of the bridge there, isn't it? We should be able to do it, actually. Let's give it a go. The Hogwarts Express leaving from Mansfield. Ah, because the bridge isn't high enough at that point, is it? Obviously not what I wanted to do. There we go. That will hopefully help sort that problem out a little bit. Woo! Editing my videos? Oh, because I did the time lapse in for this, you mean? I might need to put another bus depot in. That's a good point. That's a good point. Well, we don't actually have a route going. I assume that doesn't class as being a bus. Yeah, there's a bus stop there, but there are currently no buses going there. So, sort of mean... Oh, no, that's a taxi one. So I don't have to tell taxis to go there? Buses to go there? They don't need an actual route? Oh, that's a taxi. This. Oh, yeah, that doesn't have the bus thing. I'm getting myself confused. That's just the taxi. This has the bus one, though, doesn't it? Yeah. So this one... Yeah, has got the bus stops. Right, cool. But no buses going there at the moment, so tough. Do we have any ferries on our route? We do. We even have passengers on them. Where are you? Look at you go. That's class. Hey, Ninja. I am getting 45,000 per hour at the moment, so that's not too bad, is it? That's not too bad. can't believe that cargo station's just been sat there. How much does a cargo station cost? 30,000 a month. How many months has that been there, do you reckon? Where do the extra tracks even go? Oh, they go the other side. Oh, that's going to be... Well, that's okay, actually. That wouldn't be too bad. No, we haven't had the food discussion yet. I'm just happily watching all these trains. I was going to say actually work, and then these guys decided to come head on. Oh, and he's decided just to turn around? Oh, that's interesting. Or was he just waiting for this line to clear, maybe? I think I need that extra line for the cargo. It's almost like these... What, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lines sharing one is not working out for us at the moment. Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird? What is your plan here? You're loading, are you? Not very fast, mate. Not very fast. What are you doing? Because then you're going to get stuck here, because this one is going to the rail yard. That one's going to the rail yard. Why did you share the... Yeah, brilliant. Now you're all stuck. If you've got 2 lines, why doesn't it make sense for one of them to be one way and one to be the other way? How is that not a thing that exists with trains? I don't understand. I don't understand. Started playing and getting minus 1k per hour. That's not too bad, to be honest.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special news
Just
bulletin.
1k minus isn't that big a deal.
Fires are currently spreading.
It could definitely be a lot worse.
The billowing clouds of smoke pose a serious health risk to
that is not going to concern us. How did this fire go over here? It just burnt out over nothing.
Are instructed to immediately move to a safe
Yeah,
distance.
no, this is a problem. That one's now going to get stuck there. Oh, that one's moving and that one's moving. Okay, it's working better now. I think I'm definitely going to put that extra line in, though.
This is Second Moon with...
Oh, then I've got to set up the route there, have I, though? So that's not going to help at all.
Before we dive into our next selection, I'd like to take a few memento...
Well, I suppose it might do, because what I can do is...
For our newer, less able listeners, first, we will be dancing through the al dente section.
I've only got the one route. I've only got one route. Surely I've got 2 routes going to either place. Some of this is very confusing to me. Some of this is very confusing to me. Okay, let's just get rid of that then.
Industry in the region is on the rise, and when business is doing well, that floats our boat.
There's no sinking this boat, Glenda.
Cargo route.
And on
that
to our
one
main feature story. The commercial
goes over to
district
there.
is booming, as
Comes
the
back.
area is attracting
You
more high-end stores.
go over to
bringing
there.
the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You
Come
can
back.
now shop for
Okay.
designer shoes while sipping a fancy local.
How do you make so
genre
much though? Power
So my
is
wife
a.
tells
You say no
me,
vehicles,
"That's
but you
good
don't
for
have
business
bus.
and
So you
good
mean
for the
trains. So the trains are coming. It's fine. They're just despawned. You'll catch up. You can have one-way rails, but not on the dual rail lines. So I'd have to put 2 of them down next to each other, which wouldn't be the end of the world. Apart from I can't do that there. But they seem to be working better now. They seem to be sort of following that rule. So I wonder if they just got a bit confused. Oh, no worries, James. Thank you so much for sticking, for popping in. Wonderful to see you. How do you make money? The easiest way to make money is probably with power. So as long as you connect your power station and it's generating more power than you need. So currently I'm generating 128 megawatts of power, and I'm only consuming 98 megawatts. If you connect your power to the high energy grid, or the high power lines, whatever you want to call it, which is this one which I've got going underground here, and connects to the pylons over here, you will export that additional power for money. And I have heard, Ninja, though I've not seen it proven myself, but I've heard that the coal power plants and the solar power plants are somewhat broken in that you can make more money than you spend, sort of thing. If only train accidents were a thing. They might be. Oh, hello. Oh, so you're telling me about a tree on fire, like over here? But you're not going to warn me about the bloody tornado coming through my city? I mean, come on, game. Hey, Cindy. We've built some houses for some people. It's been a while, Cindy, and it's just disappeared. Good, okay. Woo. Oh, well, I hope your surgery was successful, the Ninja. We are getting more of a housing demand. I know we have a massive commercial demand, but I'm inclined to go with the housing demand first. I suspect the commercial demand is because our industry has grown, and because our industry has grown, we're producing more raw goods, so they want to put it into commercial things. Can I just also say that our downtown area is looking absolutely spanking at the moment. Looks so good. This whole area is looking really nice, even these big buildings over here. But let's deal with this low density requirement first. Nope. And I'll just take a bit of a guess at where we want these to go. We'll just put a couple in like that. And then low density, paint, 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 paint. Excellent, excellent. 1,000 people out of, good job. I didn't put in a lake. That lake was always there. That's where our campsite is, and that's also where our rock musicians or pop musicians' house is as well. That lakeside view they have. And our campsite trees seem to have grown up quite significantly. Have our other trees grown up significantly? No, is the answer to that. A lot of people just hanging out over here. Just chilling. That's cool. That's cool. It's not weird. You're just it's fine. No worries, Ninja. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hopefully see you next time. No, Savile Row has disappeared. It just renames itself all the time. The lack of labour and love, yeah, it's put more housing in anyway, just in case. Check to see what sort of labour it is. So if we come over here and you hover over it, it shows you the breakdown by education types. So you might find that you are missing a particular tier of education, that you're not getting enough people to, like mine is educated there. So what I'm probably getting, if we have a look over here as well, so it's poorly educated and educated. Poorly educated and educated again, although that's a lot of what they are, and uneducated is missing as well. So this is a bit of, for me here, what I'm having is a bit of a victim of my own success. So because my schools are getting everyone through the system and graduating with better jobs, less people are going for the lower class jobs. Yeah, uneducated, poorly educated, and educated again. So that's possibly a little bit what's going on there. I do have a bit of need over here as well. But yeah, keep an eye on that. See if that's the thing. I have seen someone have that problem in a video before. We have a medium density requirement. Your house is... Why? Why? Lack of entertainment, unreliable healthcare coverage, and poor education. Poor education. There's a school there, and there's a school there. Both of which have got massive capacity. So I do not buy the education for a second. Healthcare is pretty good as well. Well, ish. Ish. Could probably put another little placement up here somewhere, couldn't we? There you go. Healthcare is better than it was. What else were they moaning about? Poor education or lack of entertainment. Yeah, we could probably do with more entertainment stuff, couldn't we? In fact, we can maybe get some sports parks as well, couldn't we? Let's get some sort of large parks. Let's do sports parks. Oh, it's the park maintenance depot. I wonder what's going on there. So we'll have a little sports complex over here. I can't quite fit them all in. That's a shame. And we'll put in a dog park as well somewhere. It's a small need over here, so let's put in the outdoor gym. Let's put an outdoor gym there. And a skate park there, because that'll fit in quite nicely. Over here was quite bad as well. Let's put in a small park. And an outdoor gym, because that'll fit in quite nicely again. That's you quite happy. That we don't care about, that's fine. Severely lacking over here as well, actually. So let's put in a basketball court. We'll put it over here. Oh, we're up to the next milestone. Next one's got more unlock points and more tiles. Fantastic. And we'll go with a tennis court as well. Oh, it's quite big. We'll go with the gym. Good old trusty gym. And we'll put a small plaza in this space we've got here, which looks lovely. And a small playground there. A little lacking over here. What kind of squeeze in here? Little playground. Perfect. We've already got 3 things there, actually. A small park. That can go there. And obviously over here we've got absolutely nothing, so they could definitely do with some stuff. That's looking a lot better. We've got nothing in the new industrial area. I'm not entirely sure we need it. I suppose some like sports things sort of make sense to have around here, don't they? Maybe not a skate park. But a basketball court, an outdoor gym, and a tennis court, I think do make sense. And then up here we will have a an actual park. So that's looking a lot better. Chris is the sewer mermaid. Yeah, that's where he will be relegated to at some point. I requested mayor pants for an undesirable high-density neighborhood with no police or healthcare, but he said... What's the city called, Cindy? That's a great question.
Citizens are advised to vacate.
It's called Colonoscopyville. Was not my choice. Was not my choice. Some of my engineering needs well educated, but they don't have enough poorly educated. How do you fix that? Just get more housing in, I guess, really. Yeah, I'm not sure what else to suggest. You could try, like, if you got, like, it wouldn't be a bad thing over here to just demolish some of these which were asking for workers. So the ones which do have workers will at least compress themselves into the rest of them. That one's got a couple more workers now, so that's something. Yeah, you could try that. If you've got demand in other areas, you could try filling that to see if that increases your residential demand. They're starting a coup in the hood. Give the rich people the gyms and playgrounds. The rich people? This is all apartment built blocks over here. That's where I had my first little one, isn't it? I wouldn't say that's particularly the rich area. I mean, this is definitely the rich area. This is like the suburb at the moment. Colonoscopyville? Make the slums on the outskirts. Well, I don't have any slums. Apart from, like, this is a massively polluted area. That's kind of slummy, I guess.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution.
I'm going to pop in a little bit more.
And try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public
mixed residential in there, and then we'll fill that up with
has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive and try
normal
to stay
commercial
off the
there.
Stuff
Like a little street there.
And a local public service announcement.
How delightful! Another letter.
He passes an Englishman
erstwhile
barely.
listeners.
The railroad kerfuffle. Which part of the railroad kerfuffle? I feel like there was multiple kerfuffles.
That's nice.
Haven't noticed
You all got
any traffic
clarinets
issues
and
particularly.
violins, but you got something most
It all seems to be working quite well, doesn't it?
Let me guess. Lineage
Isn't that
traces
nice?
back to the great Haydn himself.
Isn't that nice? Isn't it just nice when things work
You all
out?
got soul. Oh yes, soul.
All of it.
A raison d'être.
Yeah, we're definitely lacking in trains. Are we going to need another train? Can we get more trains this way? Faster, increased capacity for more trains. I guess we'll do that. Don't feel like we have a lot of options in the matter.
That's classical. Yes, indeed. That must be most exacerbating. Classical music has been known since the time of the early explorers. Funk, by contrast, is an entirely modern conceit, and you'll find...
Well, yeah, that definitely did not work.
Funk, as they say, is for the lay person. Now, let's hear another one of those soulful cants.
Industry in the region is on the rise, and when business is doing well, that floats our boat.
There's no sinking this boat, Glenda. And on to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate, or so my wife tells me. That's good for business.
There we go. That's what I want. Right, so that's all connected up. Fantastic. And we've got more trains there now. Just another 5, but it's something, and I can't add on any more afterwards. But that's something. That'll help us out a little bit there. This has now got 7 employees. That's how we doing in terms of production. 12 tons is still a fairly massive deficit, but we can get the employees in there. That'll help that out a lot. Still a fairly massive shortage of livestock. Could get some more livestock going, but we've got needs for everything else at the moment. We have a pretty massive... we've got more of these, actually. Let's look at our... lacking traffic. We've got lots of traffic. I'm sure if we actually look at our... yeah, there's pretty much everything is orange. It's like not good. We're just over 60% for it. But there are no traffic jams. Although I don't trust this particularly. I don't trust this at all. This is going to start getting horrifically busy over here, though. We're going to have to start thinking about replacing this with a proper junction at some point. And we need to start about connecting this end of the residential suburb into here as well. Which means I need to replace that whole junction. Which is hilarious. Which puts us sort of there, which completely goes over the first diamond interchange. And that one is horrifically massive. Or we just build our own chaos, which I think is what we'll probably end up doing. Right, I was going to look at the these buildings, weren't I? So what have we got? We've got a theatre actor mansion. If we can get that down here, that would make sense. And we've got the Duclidia Apartments. Let's pop these. Oh, they're huge. We'll pop those there, and then we'll fill the rest of this in with medium density as well. I think I got rid of some commercial. Oh well. It's almost impossible to tell. We're just doing like a mass replacement of a lot of our low density over this area now. Really densifying it up. That's the term, don't worry about it. Chaos. Don't you Bob Hoskins me. Yeah, it's not available on Xbox quite yet. It is obviously due for the consoles. I don't know exactly when it's coming, but it will be here at some point. So if we work on the assumption we don't need... Oh, Chris, thank you so much. I love Dion, stay at home, Lucky's around, Retry. Congrats on your gifted memberships. Thank you so much, Chris. And let's think about how we're going to do this. Well, there's an easy one first, isn't there? I'm working on the chaos. So we need to come off of here. There we go. We need to come off of here. That's one. And we need to go on to here. That's two. We need the same thing from this side. It's like about here. Without crossing over that one. So we need that one over there. Obviously, these bits are all quite temporary at the moment. And then we need this one to do something similar. Which is horrifically steep. So we have to do something like that, so it's not quite as horrible. Right. Oh god, no, it crossed over there. That wasn't supposed to happen. So all of that's wrong. Get rid of all that bit. How is that not? Something horrific like that. Okay. Oh, we're not even done yet. Oh, are we? Maybe. No, because this one also needs to come off of here. Does it? Oh, Cindy, thank you so much. That's hugely appreciated. I haven't heard anything pop up on Stream Elements. As in the pop-ups on the screen. Has it gone? I don't think it has, is it? I'm sorry I didn't get your moment of fame, Cindy. I know they had issues with their website. The place that I used to deal, I did have issues with their website the other day. I wonder if that has caused problems. Once I click that. No, I don't want to do that. Yeah, don't know what's happened there. Why didn't I make a Clover interchange? Why didn't I, man? Why didn't I? Because this was already in progress and it's happening now and everyone's happy. Don't worry about it. So I'm missing a lot of this connection, aren't I? So I need a connection from here over here. And from here over here. That one's not so bad. It could piggyback off of that one, couldn't it? We can get over this. No, I don't think it was. You want to go across the road? You get a taxi, mate. It's a motorway. You don't just walk across a motorway, do you? Now I'm all confused. I don't know what's going on. Right, so from this road you can go to here, or you can go to here. From this road, you can go to here, and you can go to here. From this road, you can go to here, you can go to here. And from this road, you can only go to here at the moment. You cannot go to here or to here. Is that right? I'm getting myself so lost. There have got to be better ways of doing this, right? Even my activity feed for Stream Elements, which does that stuff on screen, you can see hasn't updated with the stuff. That's a shame. I do apologise for that. I should notice when Chris did the oh, and James did the gift memberships. I'm currently wondering if we just need to delete it all and start again, and I don't want to do that. I mean, the easiest thing would put in another junction here, but excuse me.
Advisory has been issued for the immediate area.
I don't want to lose that diamond interchange there.
Please exercise caution if you must drive.
Particularly.
And try to stay off the streets until conditions improve.
And that's what will be at risk of doing.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive, and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
What is this? 4? No, 5. No, it is 4, isn't it? Because the 4 was the one where I did the stuff off stream. So 4C. Not capitals. C. Unlocked highways and now I'm feeling your pain. Banned from deleting any road unless you can answer the following question.
We're live, and we're getting reports about a traffic accident.
Okay, well I'm going to delete some roads, so you're going to have to deal with it. But I did just save it, so we can always go back to it if needed.
And traffic flow should return to normal. But if you're planning a quick trip out, you might want to wait a little while until everything clears up.
If you're in it, you already know about it. No use reminding you. Meanwhile, expect delays and drive safe.
For our feature story this hour, we're going live to Kim,
So I'm wondering
who
if
is
it'd be
downtown
easier.
investigating the story behind our declining commercial zones. So, what exactly is driving this sudden downswing in business? Kim?
Good question, Glenda. I'm standing outside what used to be
To
one
just
of the busiest
extend
stores in the
this
city. Not long ago, it would open its doors to
over
lines of
here,
customers 7
pause
days
the
a week.
game,
Now the
clown.
place is shuttered, like most of the commercial buildings on this once thriving city block. And the question on everybody's minds, how could it have come to this?
Thanks, Kim. We'll have more with Kim after the break.
Yep, perfect, that's what I wanted. Right. So what are we missing there? This one needs to connect over there. This one needs to connect. We can get rid of these two bits, I think. which hopefully leave those two little stubs. Your builds are so biffable. Not surprised there's traffic accidents, okay. Don't know what to unlock, Antlove. I can give you a little bit of idea of the things I've unlocked so far. So I unlocked the water treatment plant. I also unlocked the geothermal plant, although that's pretty much dependent on what it is you sort of have in your city, what you have available to you. A crematorium I've unlocked, both the incinerator and the recycling plant. I've unlocked up to university, plus this one here, just to see what that was more than anything. Haven't unlocked anything really in fire or police. Transport, I've got trains and water, but again, that's going to be dependent on your city and what links you have available to you. I've unlocked sports parks and park maintenance, and I haven't got anything in telecommunications yet. Maybe should I get a post sorting office? Maybe that'd be a sensible idea. I thought I already had one, but obviously I do not. Well, they weren't suggestions, they were just saying what I already have. So you can either take it as a reasonable suggestion or something to avoid entirely. So I put one in there. Is this a stupid idea? He says, knowing the answer to that. I feel like I'm going to have to come in quite high here, aren't we? Because we have to going to go around this. It just looks stupider every time. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Roundabouts aren't really going to work because it's double lanes and because it's raised. I don't think you could put a roundabout on a raised one. No, I don't think you can. Oh, I don't know. Maybe. I think you can put a roundabout on raised. I take that bit back. But it's still going to be awkward. So I'd have to compress the motorway into... I don't know. I'm thinking. What's the point of that connection? It doesn't do anything, does it? Oh, I'm so lost. I don't know what I'm doing. I literally don't know what I'm doing anymore. Going back to this. And I'm going to think about it. And we're going to delete all the stuff that I put on it. Come and arrest me then, if it's an arrestable offence. What was that? Oh. It's the post boxes, because I do have post boxes. But I haven't unlocked... Oh, because it's a bigger post sorting office. Right, that's what I got slightly confused with there. Ooh. Traffic. Horrific traffic. Oh, here we go, Kapil. See, this is stupid, because the traffic tries to fill all available lanes, regardless of whether it should or not. So the traffic coming along here is filling this lane just to merge up here, which is helping nobody. So I think what an easy fix for that would be just to make this a 3-lane all the way along. Or a temporary fix at least. It's not going to stop them doing the silly merging stuff over here, but at least they won't have to re-merge in over this side. Why does that look like a different sort of road to that? Because it's not a motorway. Because it's not a motorway, you idiot. There we go. Right, and then they're getting backed up coming down to here. And they're getting backed up because they're coming this way. And where are you all trying to go? Most of you are going left. So I could maybe just take the traffic lights off there, because if you're all going left anyway, that shouldn't make too much of a difference. And this all seems to be moving a bit more now, although we now have traffic backing up here because of this junction. The traffic lights probably do serve a purpose, but I've just been getting rid of them as standard. Excuse me. Good job, Antler. 1500 is pretty good. Yes, we're getting some pretty constant movement there. That'll start filtering back. This is completely cleared on this side, apart from the fact that these guys are now trying to merge into there. Yeah, I said this 1,000 times, but it's something that's just winding me up. Lane mathematics is broken in this game. And it's such a shame, because if anyone goes to watch like City Skylines videos and they're like looking for advice on how to manage traffic, people are just going to bang on about lane mathematics the whole time. The rest of it's looking okay. It's slowly clearing. We're up to there now. It's slowly clearing. A lot of it's just coming straight down here, so maybe I should put like a little bypass road over there. Is that going to make things better or worse? Let's find out. Tonight's edition of Let's Mess This City Up, yo. I think slopes too steep for what? And then we will ban right-hand turns there. And we'll turn those traffic lights off. Okay, yeah. I'm fairly confident that'll solve that somewhat. Yeah, lanes don't work as well as you might think. Because in theory, that should be 2 lanes going down there now, so one could breach over there, one could breach over there, but I think the short distance multiple lane runs like that don't really matter as much. For just general roads, yes, more lanes the better. Like the whole lane mathematics thing here breaks down because you'll have cars coming down here and you'll have this car think, oh, there's a space on this lane, so I'll go over into this lane, even though up here this lane is used as the off-road for that one, and then they'll have to come out again, merge outside of that lane. You can see a lot of that nonsense going on down here, reversing in the middle of a motorway. But it is clearing slowly. Okay. It's pushing a lot of traffic down here, but it seems to be moving, so I'm not too worried. Although we do have this as like a collector, and there's only 1 lane going off in either direction here, so maybe we have to think about increasing the size of one of the lanes on these sides. Could remove the junction entirely, because that doesn't actually, yeah, if they're going down there, this is one of the weird sort of things. Why are they not using this road to go down there, rather than going around here into this traffic to come over here? Doesn't make any sense, does it? I don't want to remove this junction entirely, because I like the idea of them getting down to this bit from there. So they're not all coming off of there. Mance versus Biffa YouTube boxing match. I'll box Biffa. Put some laxative in his tea. Easy win. It's all moving though. It is clearing, I think. So I think everything's okay. Everything's okay. Complaints about healthcare. Healthcare's fine, mate. 700 capacity, 158 injured. What are you moaning about? Massive need for residential again. I wouldn't mind just trying to get that. Like right in the middle. It's not snapping to that though, is it? Snapping to other things. Well, I think that's pretty much it. And let's get some more low density residential in here. And then a little bit more mixed use commercial with a bit of commercial along that street there. Perfect. Is it possible to change the direction of one-ways? Yes, it is. Let me demonstrate here. So you've built a one-way road. Boop, boop, boop. If you want to change the direction of it, go onto the upgrade tool and then left-click and drag the way you want to change the direction along the whole thing. So if you don't go the whole way, if you just left-click a little bit, it'll only do it one bit. So left-click and drag the whole way down the route you want to go. Or you can do it in stages, you know. Do that bit and then that bit. Yeah, cloaks, man. I think that's how it used to work. I think you just used to have to click on it to upgrade it, but that has changed now. You have to now drag the route you want it to take. Yeah, traffic is completely cleared there now. Perfect. That's what we like to see. Got to think about what we're going to do over here. It's a pain that you can't do your own blueprints yet, because the problem with using any of these, like a nice clover leaf for example, is that obviously it's not raised. So joining into that my existing one is going to be a massive pain. Well, you can raise the whole thing, but I don't need the whole thing raised. I imagine you could raise the whole... Oh no, you can't even raise the whole thing. You can either put it above ground or below ground. You can't even put it below ground. No, you can't raise it at all. So you can see one side is slightly raised, so it's sort of almost there. But if we put it in, yeah, we definitely have to lose that junction. And probably that road at the bottom there as well. Maybe we'll save it in a bit. Well, that's not even the right rotation to be like
You're
that.
back with Second Moon Radio, your second musical home from home. So settle back
And we'll destroy everything and see how that fits in. But I don't really need the motorway on the other side either. That's the other thing.
Tonight we are doing a new tour of Italia. Land of art and culture. Que bon, as they say. And an aria inspired by the infamous Vivaldi shall be our guide.
A housing shortage is driving up prices in the area.
That's right, Glenda. But apparently that's not all good news. We're joined today by an expert guest, Professor Nutbutter.
Welcome, Professor. So a housing shortage is bad for the people trying to move here, right?
Humans are programmed to desire certain representations within ideological reward structures, which are entirely...
I tried and I failed so miserably. I reloaded the game. I see a lot of traffic coming along the motorway, so I'm just panicking a little bit at the moment.
Is the housing shortage going to make me richer?
By certain metrics, perhaps yes, in the short term.
I like the sound of that.
But what we are discussing is the study of a statistical abstraction and its effect on the human
Thank you, Professor.
It is a question of priorities.
Interesting news from the city's export division. Sources tell us that our city has more services than we know what to do with.
And you know what that means, folks. It means we're not cutting things close enough.
Well, no. The point is we're selling it and bringing money into local
That's right.
economy.
You could almost say...
No, I don't know. I'm just looking at it and I don't know. Oh, you just make a normal British motorway junction which connects two motorways and a four-lane road.
The economy is booming. More after this.
Getting a little close there. Yeah, a fair bit of traffic down here, isn't there? Where are you all trying to go? Or is it just the accident that's broken you? Because... why aren't you moving? Why aren't you moving? It must just be the accident. People must be staying back because of the accident. Can someone delete that? Get rid of it? That's starting to get bad. Look at all the people there. Just crowding around the car park entrance. Like, what is your plan? Is it because this dude's just blocking it? So you refuse to walk around it? Okay. It's fine. That's reasonable. That's what reasonable people do. Is that cleared yet? Where was that police car? Where was it? Nope. I don't even think it's an accident. I think he's just blocking the road. Because he wants to get down there. They're trying to get down here. They can't get past these people. These people can't cross because of this. Oh my word. Like, what do I even do about that? More lanes. That does need more lanes. I would agree with you there. That does need more lanes. So I think probably this whole road we will upgrade. Which is going to make some people very angry. Hello? What is that overlapping? Oh, it's a park. We'll come back to you. Not going to move that because of that car park there. So if we just move this to the other side. Then upgrade that, and then put in some commercial here. I suppose I got rid of residential, didn't I? So we should probably put in some residential. Oh, hello. Yep, we can fix that pretty easily. Go over to our services, to our electric budget. Let's pop that up to 100 then. That should fix that straight away. That should fix that straight away. That should fix that straight away. Nope, because now we've got an overload of the lines. So what if I connect this over here? And it overloads that bit. Okay. What if I connect you to there? And then you to there. Did that not actually connect? I thought that connected to the... Doesn't actually connect. Right. That definitely didn't connect. Okay. Neither did that. Fine, that worked. Right, I think that solved that. Now I've got the power routing through a different area, and yeah, we have power back again. Okay. Woo! There has been some future proofing. Like I did build collectors along here. Just didn't anticipate that road there would get quite as busy as it did. But it's all fine now. It's all fine now. It's all working. Everything's happened. Everything's happy, even. And everything's happened. Oh no, wait, more traffic. Okay, what do we do over here? There are buses involved. This probably is a job for more lanes. Where's the traffic coming from? It's coming off the motorway, really, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Let's give that a go, see if that helps. I might even just do little bits there, just because that increases the number of lanes on the roundabout a bit. Oh, too far. Right, any other traffic icons? Are we sorted for now? I think we're sorted for now. Massive demand for basically everything, though. So I guess we'll keep on just increasing this huge area. Oh, we really need to do this. Oh my god. Alright, let's try. We'll try putting in the cloverleaf. And we'll see how disastrous this is going to be. I think we'll have to get rid of all of that and probably that for now as well. We have to get rid of more, aren't we? Gonna have to get rid of more way past that junction. And get rid of that. So it would go about there, but that's clashing with that for some reason. Okay. I'm not even going to look at the other side yet. Let's just worry about this. Is that big enough to connect this back up? No. Is that because of something in particular? Oh, if we do it there... Yeah, it's just that little bit of that pillar. So that works. We're never going to get the junction back there. We've deleted that junction there. I love the despair you have when you look to design a new junction. So if we connect that back up, bring in our one lane. Let me think about how I did this before. How high is this? Is it 10? I think it's 10, isn't it? That's absolutely not how I did it before, but okay. Is it higher than 10 there? need to reverse that direction. Put the snapping back on. Okay, so we've got that one at least. I feel like we are really missing a connection closer to this whole area, but okay. This junction wasn't needed.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area.
It's definitely hugely overkill.
Please exercise caution if you must drive and try to stay
But I
off the
figure
streets until
it's going to be a lot easier than me trying to do that
this
on my
has been
own.
a local public service announcement.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive, and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
How delightful! Another letter from our erstwhile listeners. What's up, honey? Me and my sister love you. Oh, that's nice.
That's a bit
Y'all
better
got
there.
clarinets and violins, but you got something most music these days ain't. Let me guess. Lineage traced back to the great Haydn himself? Let's see here. Y'all got soul.
There.
Oh, yeah. Soul.
It will hold up, yes, that is
Raison
something.
d'être. Delicious.
They will just be
My
deleted. They're no
sisters
longer
say
connected to a
whoever you
road.
got
That's
playing
fine.
keys got more funk in
Add that in
music.
there.
But I told her that ain't funk. That's
I'm mainly
classic.
concerned that this
Yes,
junction is now going to get
indeed.
horrific
That
because there's just
must be
no way down
most
to
exacerbated.
this
Classical
entire
music
massive
has been
residential
known
district
since
without
the
coming off
time
of
the
this.
early explorers.
But we could always maybe
Modern conceit, and you'll find none of that here.
take
Funk,
one
as
off on
they
this
say,
side and join that over there,
is for the
perhaps.
layperson. Now, let's hear another one of those soulful cats.
We're live, and we're getting reports about a traffic accident.
Hey, Thoyman?
Somewhere, in
I'm
the
guessing?
city.
How's it
Road
going?
maintenance services have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal. But if you're planning a quick trip out,
How
you
are our
might
trains
want to
doing?
wait a little while until everything
Everything
clears
looks
up.
like it's moving.
In it, you already
Hungry
know.
Spider,
No use
no,
in
because I've
lying.
completed Hungry Spider and I've got the achievement, and it doesn't look like there's going to be any more achievements for it, so I'd
This
never need
just
to do it
in,
again, and that's
traffic.
brilliant.
If you're thinking
But
about hitting the streets, you can expect
Festive Spider, on the
delays
other hand,
major roads, especially
yes.
during rush hour.
Chris pointed out in my Discord earlier today, I think it was, there will be 3 achievements coming for Festive Spider, so I will have to do Festive Spider,
Oh, I don't know. I'd rather
which
wait
is
an
just
hour in traffic
wonderful.
than to have to start
And they just
thinking
disappeared,
about
that's
it
fine.
all the time. Besides, if I did that, I'd never get anywhere.
Oh, wonderful. Our Cloverleaf is already backing up with traffic, which is because of this little janky bit of 3 here, which is confusing everything. So let's do that. And then this one, because they put the traffic lights back in. Excuse me. Yes, that's clearing that up nicely now. Put a wait road for the... Yeah, I as soon as I saw it happen, I thought I need to add just more space for everything, really. Because it's just here where you have this junction really next to all the oncoming junctions from there. So it's about to happen again. Oh, we might get away with it this time actually. Nope, so he's going to block it. And he's going to block it afterwards. Yeah. What I should probably do is put the cargo trains on a completely separate loop for them. Excuse me. That's what I probably need to do. Which is awkward because of this bridge here. Looks like I'm going to take it over there is still low, aren't they? I probably will need pedestrian, because they have pedestrian access on this side, but not on this side at the moment. So I probably will need something over there. But then when I've got buses, subways, that's what I need to be doing soon. First of all, though, we have more demand for people, for houses. So you have a look over here. 9,000 open jobs now, which seems crazy because I don't really feel like I've increased a lot of my industry that much, or commercial or anything. So let's have a fairly major increase in low density again. That will make mixed. Put a little bit of extra commercial in there. Some more there and there. Excuse me. We actually have a need for high density residential that we've not seen for some time. So let's come over here and replace some of this with high density residential. And then medium density will come over here and we'll continue to replace our lower density areas over here with medium density. So that's most of this area is now... Excuse me, I got probably a little tickle. Junkception. Yes, there are a lot of grids. It's an efficient way to build stuff fast. And they're not proper grids. I'd say this is more like a UK grid. We've got the longer stretches of it. That's certainly what it's more like around my way. Ah, there'll be no traffic problems. What sort of traffic problems would we have? Traffic jam down here now. It's not too bad. Everyone's moving. Not too fussed about that. I don't think that's actually a proper traffic jam. Can't see any others going on. This seems to be moving a lot clearer now. Although, did you see that? What is this guy doing? Or is he road maintenance? Oh, he's road maintenance. I take it back. You're doing fine. You're doing good work. Good job. More medium density requirements. Just looking for any low density we have remaining. I think that's most of it, apart from this little estate over here. Excuse me. Commercial needs, so could we get away? Do we have any low density commercial left over here? I don't think we really do we? Although as always, it's very hard to tell. The colours are not ideal. Those are low density. Okay. This looks like it's low density. So we'll replace this with high density. Hopefully that'll... What's this? Oh, it's just one of those. Hopefully that'll does actually increase the... What is this? Houses. Low density houses? Over here? I don't think so. Not on my watch. I think the skyline's doing pretty. Look at this. Look, that's a proper little skyline coming on. Massive need for industry, but 10,000 open jobs. I don't know how our open jobs have gone up when we've increased the. Oh, there's a fire there. We've increased the population by about 3,000 since the last time we looked at the open jobs. Mainly, the open job complaints now, though, are for a lack of high-skilled labour. By which they mean educated. That's your idea of high-skilled labour. Just educated. Just secondary school. Oh, traffic. Where's this? This is on this one. Well, you say there's traffic, but you're all flowing quite well, so I'm not too worried about it. I think the one thing we could do would be to just add a little... Not like that. A little junction, if I can get it relatively straight as well, just straight over there. Nope. Just like that. Fire's gone. It's fine. Everyone's happy again now. Everyone's happy again now. Still a massive demand for commercial. Still 10,500 open jobs. How is our schools looking? How are our schools looking? So what are the education tiers? So uneducated, and then poorly educated, educated, well educated, and then highly educated. We only apparently have 749 people eligible for school, for secondary school. It's a bit. It's not that bad. It's a little bit. It's not that bad. 167 there. 400 there. Why is our secondary school attendance so poor? Traffic. It's not too bad. Everything's moving. I'm happy with that. Generally don't know why our secondary school attendance is so poor. Do we just have the... It's hard to tell, isn't it? That's a college, which is pretty full. So we can do that, just increase the capacity of that. We've got one secondary school. We have another one there, actually. 2, 3. I don't get why they're so low. Got 5,000 people. Oh, actually, elementary schools. We do need another primary school, so that can go over here. That would make sense. And that's a park upgrade, doesn't it? Yeah, we'll stick that on. How did you dislike the park, you sycophants? What did everyone have to eat today? Chris mentioned it and then he disappeared and no one talked about it. No, that has decreased the risk of accidents. Look, that's flowing lovely, beautifully now. I think that's a really nice addition. I can try and move it slightly if you like. No, I can't. That's as good as it gets. That's it. That's it. Everything's fine. So that's fine. That's fine. That's getting there, but it's largely fine. You're absolutely rammed.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin.
The fire
I
and
can't do
rescue
anything
service
about
reports
that.
that
You're
fires are
more than
currently
fine.
spreading in
You're
the
more
nearby
than
forest.
fine.
The billowing
You've
clouds
already
of
had
smoke
your
pose
upgrade
a
as
serious
well.
health risk to anyone
You
nearby.
haven't yet.
At this time, all citizens in the affected area are instructed to immediately move to a safe distance.
Where is this
until the
fire?
situation is under control.
Oh, that's a bigger problem for us.
Pending updates to our power
Do I
grid,
need a
the city will be
firefighting
experiencing
helicopter
rolling
depot to take
blackouts.
care of that?
We urge the public to remain calm during these breaks in service and to follow the guidelines on the city's website
I guess
on
so.
how to plan for these temporary events.
I don't want
This
my
has been
entire
local
forestry
public
area to burn
service
down, which I think is exactly
a
what's
driving
about to
advisory has
happen.
been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive, and try to stay off the streets.
How
until
did you
conditions
dislike a
improve.
fire station being put
This
there?
has been a
Right,
local
go.
public service announcement.
Helicopters. Go.
What?
Sorry about that. It's nothing important. I just lost my keys.
Yeah, I didn't have the
Sure
fire
they are
towers
turned
before.
on. They're for the brown sedan parked outside the radio station. Oh, wait. I probably shouldn't have said that. If anyone finds them, please.
There you go. So they needed
steal
electric,
my
didn't they?
car. I mean, the old hornbuckle mobile, please. Oh, good. Here they are. Well, never mind.
But I
then.
won't let me snap
Thank
to
you
it.
for listening to Second Move.
This just in from traffic. If you're thinking about hitting the streets, you can expect delays
Did you connect?
on the major roads, especially during rush hour.
Good to know, Jim. Seems like everyone is in a hurry to get somewhere fast. It's worth slowing down.
I think you did.
And if you can,
There we
plan
go.
a trip on
There we
Skylines.
go.
Oh, I don't know. I'd rather wait an hour in traffic than to have to start thinking about everything all the time.
Tempted just to delete
Besides,
that
if I
now,
did
you know?
that, I'd never get anywhere.
So it costs
Industry in the
145,000 a
region is
month.
on the rise, and when business is doing well, that floats our boat.
There's no
Yep.
sinking this
No,
boat,
thank you.
Glenda.
Don't need you. It does need electric. It does need electric. You might not think it would, but it does. Lack of high-skilled labor again. I don't understand what's going on there. Yeah, I'll give you room for more students that you don't actually use. Give them all a better chance of graduating. Maybe that'll help. Oh, this didn't solve all our problems. Who would have thought? So all the traffic coming the other way is taking precedence. Because that's a giveaway. Can we get rid of the giveaway? No. That's a very temporary fix, because they'll just start clashing down there, but it might help slightly, maybe. It's nothing to do with the sharp turn. Stop blaming the sharp turn. Yeah, so now they have to merge together rather than this giving way to it, so that's at least helping that slightly. Well, this is now being held up by this. Why are you being held up so much? Traffic lights! Not anymore. There's no option to turn it off. So even in City Skylines 1, it only had despawning traffic as an option. To get despawning traffic, you had to install Traffic Mod Manager and enable no traffic despawning. If I could, I would, but I promise you it's not an option. And it hasn't been an option, as it hasn't been an actual game option before. It's only been there as part of a mod. So there is nothing I can do about that. But that seems to have solved that problem. That's traffic seems to be clearing nicely. I mean, it is an excuse, but it's also a really good excuse. Traffic over here now. Oh, stupid clover. I knew this would cause problems. It's not going too bad, actually. A lot of it is just turning straight down here, unfortunately. Which, as I suspected, is the loss of this diamond junction up here, which is causing a lot of the problems. And I really don't know what to do about that. And we could try just put in an extra little junction here. So if they are going down this way, that might help them do that. It might ease the traffic up the rest of this a little bit. Well, of course, as soon as I do that, all the traffic coming this way stops. I mean, the junction is close to the cloverleaf. But also, there needs to be a junction. They can't have all this traffic coming down to this junction. They need to be able to get off the motorway at some point. I could try making that a 3, but I think that might cause more problems than solving them. We'll give it a go, though. For now, the traffic has cleared, though, so we'll leave that going. I mean, I'm going to put another secondary school in, because I don't believe that that's right. It doesn't quite fit in there. That's a shame. Let's put it over here then. Because that should give us room to put our football field in as well. I'm just not sure those numbers are right. That's my problem. I don't believe there are 800 eligible students for secondary school in a city of 47,000. Junction enters a too slow road, so really you need a lane coming way off to give space. Yes. Yeah. But I'm hoping, yeah, a lot of traffic's using this now. So a lot of the traffic that would have been going up there is now coming this way. So the traffic which is coming from this side can go up there to go to that junction, and the traffic coming off here can go off here. So hopefully that will help ease that a bit. Is that traffic lights? Yeah, I don't think so, Sunshine. Right. Any other traffic issues popped up whilst we've been doing that? There's a 1,200 student secondary school here. There's only about 200 people here, I think that says. Is that in what, in real life, you mean? We've got 6,000 there and 2,000 there. To me, it makes sense. There should be about 4,000 there. It should be like 6, 4, 2, and then that should probably be about 1,500 or so. I just don't believe that number's right. I refuse to believe that number's right. And I reckon that's what's causing these problems, because I haven't been putting down enough secondary schools. Oh, sorry, I put the. I guess I've got the heart emoticon thing, whatever it's called. The reactions thing was right over your 20k. Sorry. So 1,200 for 20k, and I've got 50k. So I should have about 5,000. Yeah. Rather than 800. Which is what I'm currently on. That makes sense. Thank you. That makes perfect sense. It is an annoying place. I don't know why they have to put it somewhere where it goes over actual chat. It can take them 4 hours to get to school, because there are actually quite a lot of secondary schools around. There are now 4 of them. That's pretty good, I think. More low density requirements, more medium density requirements. Is there any more medium? I think this is... I think that's medium density. It's basically impossible to tell. I think so. Do you have any more? Oh, this is the next area for upgrading, isn't it? So let's get that going. While that's going, we'll come over here. We'll expand this and add in some more low density over here. This is becoming a very large estate all of a sudden. It wasn't my intention to make it quite as massive this stream. Between overlapping items. Oh, just something that was going to be destroyed. That's fine. I don't care. And then more low density, please. And I'll put a little bit of commercial in here as well. It's just set in America. People don't really go to school over there. I'm sure some of them do. Got to deal with this junction at some point as well. Pretending it's not a thing for now. Ooh, we've gone up again. I wasn't expecting to go up another milestone. More points, more tiles to unlock, which is lovely. 52 tiles now. How many more milestones do we have? Oh, loads actually. I was wondering like how many more tiles we'd get, but we've got loads. Yeah, I always thought this would be a massive problem. We could probably do with turning this just into like one massive roundabout and making it one junction. But again, it's clearing itself pretty quick. Like it's already lost the traffic icon. There's another one over here. One of them's already disappeared. A lot of traffic, they're all coming down here. If we just make that whole thing a 2-lane. That might help. They have a dedicated right turn lane now. That might help that a little bit. What's going on over here? Traffic, well, that's horrible. Junctions right on top of each other and traffic lights. Let's get rid of the traffic lights. That should help that a little bit. Then again, there's the pesky shootings, which do keep the student numbers down. They didn't stumble into this city. They were like, I want to go to like the hip city. Do you know where I've heard is hip? Colonoscopyville. The hippest place there is. I need to fix this as well. That'll be on the thing for next. Next week we're going to fix the trains.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you
traffic
must,
over here
and
now.
try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
A driving advisory has been issued.
That could. Well, I'd like to turn it into a roundabout. I suspect that's going to make a mockery of that situation. But again, we're getting a lot of movement, so I'm not too worried about it.
This has been a local.
You could probably
public
do
service
with... It's because of all the traffic from this area now as well, isn't
Second
there?
Moon Radio with your host, J. Thomas Hornbuckle. Tune in.
Car arriving in my
to
city.
hear the music of yesteryear.
Well, you want to get like a bird's eye view of
And on to our
them.
main feature story. The commercial district is booming as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our
Here we go.
neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarvis.
Okay, you got this lovely little ridge. You come over the ridge. Oh, not there yet. It'll come. The lovely views of the mountainous hills on either side. And you think, what a lovely place. I'd love to build a city here. As close as this is as close as I can zoom in.
Somewhere in the city.
Road maintenance services have already been dispatched, and
You can hear the power lines thrumming with the power. The first little view of the skyline popping over the hills. That's quite nice, actually. I like that.
No use reminding you. Meanwhile, expect delays and drive safe.
And you come around this corner and you see all the traffic and this huge city. Apartment blocks galore to start with, these massive tower blocks in the background, and then you're in a traffic jam and life is good. But it's still moving, it's all good. It does look a bit Eastern European dystopian, I think, at the moment, doesn't it? Get a little view of the motorway in the background. You can see a huge chemical plant on a weird artificial island with like 4 houses. There's a woman just stood on the side of the motorway. You okay, love? She's probably fine. That's a normal thing to do. You're seeing all these little houses in this estate down here just terrified because they know that eminent domain's coming and you're going to get replaced with an apartment block. It's happening. There's a tornado going on. And it looks like a proper city. I think it looks pretty good. I'm a bit concerned that is currently absolutely wrecking my low density area. What is this doing here? That shouldn't be there. That shouldn't be there. Oh, speeding up. Everyone's swapping lanes because the lane management in the game is terrible. With the old tornado over there. And we're off. We're out of the traffic. So we never actually stopped. We carried on moving the whole time. That's not a bad traffic jam as far as I'm concerned. Oh, clicked off the game. Can't see anything. Yeah, passing by the university. We're right next to the motorway. We're still... That is right in my area, isn't it? Yeah, because that's the clover field there. Okay, we'll deal with that in a minute. That'll be fine. Oh, no, we're off. We're going into the city. Oh, wow. I mean, boom. Lovely. Comes off at one of our wonderful interchanges. Onto a roundabout where that van was absolutely hair in it. Onto what looks like a little alley. What are you doing? You parking up? Are you parking up? No? What? Decided you don't want to go there anymore. Gonna go this way around the roundabout. Going. Oh, I clicked off again. Oh, turning around again. Okay, where are you going? Where are you going? Okay, we're gonna go up here now. Good. Let the people go over the junction. Good. Yep. Yielded to the right. Gonna go over here. Oh, wow. Okay, and we're parked. That was good, right? That was good. Right, how is this area looking? Not great. Not great. Weirdly, there's a few traffic accidents over there. This diarrhea park has been destroyed. I think we're going to have some crop issues. How are we doing in terms of jobs? 9,500. I feel like it maybe should have destroyed this bridge, though. This hawky porky janky bridge. Could probably have done with being destroyed. Has that been fixed already? Now, my park maintenance crew is on it. We do have a surprising number of people walking across this bridge. That's a fair old walk. Like, where are you people going? Was that just because of the tornado? Maybe your cars were destroyed and you were just stranded on the side of the road? Yeah, well, the traffic's the fault of the tornado there. I'm not worried about that. Yeah, it's a lot of people. A lot of people. Well, the only damage seemed to have been repaired, like, pretty much immediately, which I was quite impressed with. Let's click on a person. You. Going to work. Destination. Is this building here. I feel like we could do with some sort of public transport over this area, you know? I think that was something we're severely lacking in the city at the moment. We have 11,000 people, 12,000 people on our bus at the moment. That's crazy. That's crazy. And it just goes around here. A lot of people walk in from the train station as well. Yeah, we should definitely... Got 2,000 population. Good job, Outlive. Now you can switch to Call of Duty. Nice. They probably are, in some of these little diamonds, they probably are a little short. There's not a lot of room for traffic to back up there, but... You know, it's an inner city junction. I didn't want to give it too much room. Because then I'd struggle to fit, you know, more than one in per road straights of road. But it all seems to be working. It all seems to be largely working. We have to make a few little updates, but I think it's looking good. It's good. Well, there's already a taxi stop at the train station. It comes with well, I upgraded it with a taxi stop. So it has that. It already has its own built-in car park as well. So this is same as when we try to put car parks in the commercial districts. Although the medium density commercial doesn't seem to have a lot of car parks, but the low density commercial does tend to come with a lot of its own car parks. So I never worried, or when I put car parks down there, they never really got used. It's only the car parks really in the residential areas that seem to get used, which is why they've stayed there. But yes, the high density stuff, some of it comes with a car park. But a lot of it doesn't seem to come with a car park anymore. I'm honestly loving that. Oh, with the river there as well. Look at that. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. Is it? Oh, it is midnight. Let's turn on. Nope. I want day night. How do I get day night? Oh, look at that. Look at that. That is gorgeous. Oh, night view at the end. Perfect. A little suburbs over there. I think you spelled more incredible wrong, Mountain. These huge high-density apartment buildings over here. Oh, I'm loving that. Big fan of that. Worse traffic than New York. It's not that bad. I mean, this is all traffic accidents. So someone looks like they've just driven off the motorway. That's not my fault. So livestock we could do with more of, and stone again, but mainly livestock. Although we no longer have a surplus, we actually have a small deficit of grain because we have much more people here now. I don't think we have another That'd be this bit next, wouldn't it? Which would probably mean getting another junction in, unfortunately. Or I could buy, like, these and then just move the motorway up there if I bought all of those. I do have a lot of tiles available to me at the moment. What would that need for that? Only like 5. That's nothing, right? We got 35 million! Huh. Right. I'm going to turn the day-night off because I just can't really see. It's confusing to me. There we go. I'd like to get an airport in next. I think that's how we're going to end the stream pretty much, with an airport. I'm just wondering where we're going to put it. So let's unlock it and let's see how big it is, right? Yeah, pretty big. Pretty big is the answer to that. So where are we going to put an airport? The moon confuses maths. That plot up there, that's really helpful. I'm thinking, because there's oil there, so we're going to want to head up in, where? No, wait, wrong one. Yeah, oil there and fertile land there. So I'm thinking we maybe put it about here-ish. To the north of the industrial area, connected to this road here. At some point we'll also connect this road. Maybe if we buy these tiles and move the motorway up there, we'll connect that in with a junction up there. And maybe even bring in another one down here.
A driving advisory has been issued for
Thanks,
the
Mel. I cleared it right up.
poor road conditions.
I don't want to take
Please
up valuable
exercise
residency
caution if you
space with
must
it.
and try to
I don't want to
stay
get
off
rid of the
streets until
forestry
conditions
area.
improve.
This is too far from any
This has been a
road,
local public
basically.
service announcement. A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive, and try to stay off the
Yeah,
streets
something about
until
there.
conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
You're listening to Second Moon, the station for the cultural sophisticate who doesn't fear extending their ears to the more challenging sphere of the classical genre. Let us move now from the musical page to the literary. Here we have some perfectly anguishing correspondence.
Where is the road?
My dear
Other end.
Professor Hornbuckle, whereas I
Near
make
Antz.
no
Yeah, there's not a lot of roads over there again is the problem. And I wanted to turn this into like a national park, although that might not last too long. Oh, look at how much the trees have grown around the ruins. It's actually kind of ruined the ruins, hasn't it?
Gentle arts. Though I do thank you for the honor.
I could maybe put it up here.
But I digest to continue.
Just put a bridge over to here,
Professor
maybe.
Hornbuckle, as a traveler from my homeland, I long to hear a tune that speaks to the anguish.
I'll have to do a little bit of
weary soul.
landscaping to get it fit there
There
nicely.
now, my good fellow.
So what do you think? Over to the side of Ant Face or up above the
Leave
industrial
that to
area?
those Poets, chaps, eh? Here's a tune just for you, and I do hope it provides your aching spirit some.
I do have a Switch, Antler, but I very rarely play it, to be honest.
And on to our main feature story. The commercial district
If I'm being
is
completely
booming
honest
as the
and
area
admitting
is
to
attracting
nefarious
more
illegal
high-end
activities,
stores,
and if I
bringing
do
the
play a
latest
Switch
in
game, I tend to
luxury
just
our
put it on my
neighborhood.
Steam Deck.
You can now shop for designer shoes.
So it says there's traffic here, but there's not really, is there? Are there traffic lights there? Yeah, not anymore.
Good for business and good for the community.
Thanks, Jim. We'll be back after this.
Near your house, you can
We're
fly away
live,
easily.
And we're getting reports about a traffic accident somewhere in the city.
Road maintenance services have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal. But if you're planning a quick trip out, you might want to wait a little while until everything clears up.
If you're in it, you already know about it. No use reminding you. Meanwhile, expect delays and drive safe.
We're down to 8.2 thousand jobs now, which is good. We filled a lot of the jobs that we've had. So ignoring these sort of residential, commercial and industrial requirements is actually paying dividends for us. So let's do a little bit more. Low density over here. We can do a little bit of mixed there for a bit of commercial and residential as well. How are you doing, school? 36 students. Excellent. That's worth the 60,000 a month it's costing me. What is that? Oh, collapsed. Another one that's abandoned, so we should probably just get rid of that as well before that collapses. There's a fire over there. Let's ignore that. Everything else is pretty happy. Is that an accident? Yeah, so there'll be traffic there, but that's not going to be our fault. I want the runway leading right to my house. That way this nightmare will end in a blaze of glory. Okay, well, I can't do it right to your house. I can put it up here, though. So let's... get these tiles at the very least. Right, if I put it in there, how much does that mess with the land? Sinks it in a bit. I'm okay with that. Let's have a little go if we can smooth that out a bit. What we'll probably have to do. When we buy the rest of the tiles around, we can make it look a bit better again. But for now, let's do that. Is that seriously the only road into it? That tiny little road? That seems crazy. Oh, Mookie, shut your little cat mouth. And this is our collector over here. So let's come over here. Get it at the 90 degrees. 0.1. Pretty flat. Perfect. Can we turn that into a slightly nicer bridge? Oh! Beautiful! And at some point I might make that look less horrific. But then it's not that bad, I don't think. Oh, that bit's quite bad. Yeah, I don't like that massive hump we've got there. Hey ho. How are you not connected to a road? In what world are you not connected to a road? Does it just have to go all the way along? Are you just very picky? Yeah, you are. Okay, excellent. That should get rid of these. Why is that not getting rid of those? Oh, because water doesn't travel over the bridge. I should get rid of those. There's no pedestrian access. Why do you need pedestrian access to an airport? Okay, well, it definitely is connected. And where isn't there pedestrian access?
Bring you a special news bulletin.
The fire and rescue service.
Oh, it's right in there.
Fires are currently spreading in the nearby forest. The billowing clouds of smoke pose a serious health risk to anyone nearby. At this time, all citizens in the affected area are instructed to immediately move to a safe distance until the situation is under control.
So how is there not pedestrian access? Pedestrian, 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 pedestrian. What? I do not get how there's no pedestrian access. I forgot I had this stuff as well. All these landmarks that I unlocked by, well, by doing nothing, to be honest. I can't see any access required around anywhere else. Let's try something stupid. Those nice buildings belong in nice cities, Matt. Ignore that. Cities, Skylines II, airport, pedestrian. Sometime in the last month. There you go. Someone else doing the same problem. There's pedestrian all the way along it. A couple of people were saying it seems like a bug, and then someone else had the same thing with the university. I was able to fix it by purchasing the upgrades for the airport. I had a road connection with sidewalks and it's still giving me no pedestrian access. I bought the airport services upgrade and it fixed itself. That totally worked. That totally worked. Well, we probably don't need this expensive pedestrian bridge all the way along there, do we? So let's get rid of that. Let's click all the buttons several times. Let's not forget, because I'm assuming, yep, you need to put in a route. Where? There it is. Oh wait, how many are there? More than I thought. Okay, hang on. Cancel, get rid of all the routes. So you are just going to go there and back. You are going to go there and back. You are going to go there and back. You are going to go there and back. That's all of them. Excellent. You like the janky bridge. Oh, there's our first aeroplane. Whoop, whoop. And there's our next aeroplane. Oh, they are flying in now. I can't get rid of... There we go. Oh, they are just non-stop. And off again straight away. That is awesome. What do the upgrades do for the airport? Business lounge and provide storage for cargo and integrated rail tracks and truck terminal. I do like the sound of that. We actually can't fit it in because it goes outside of our city limits. But I do like the sound of that. And that's going to be quite an easy connection for our railway to connect into as well. Ooh, we'll definitely do that next time. That sounds sweet. I had a lot of fun. What was that airport game that I played called? Was it just Airport Simulator? I don't know. It wasn't Airport Simulator. Can't remember what it's called now, but I really enjoyed that. How are we doing in terms of passengers and everything for it? So it's got about, you know, between 0 and 27% usage. It's got 32 passengers. It's probably making very little money, particularly at the moment. Where do we see all of them? It's over here, isn't it? Yeah, so currently, about 160 a month, but it's only been like a day or so. We're up to 12,000, over 12,000 on our bus. That poor bus route is just stretched beyond everything. So yeah, next time, lack of high-skilled labour. Next time we need to, we got some more high density requirement for our buildings. Let's do that. That's gone 11, I don't care. I don't care, let's do it anyway. Very hard to tell where I haven't done already. Or where I have done, I should say. Let's just do all of it. Let's just do all of it. It's definitely too much, but let's just do all of it. And then we need some medium density over here.
Has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive and try to stay off the streets until conditions
Excellent, which is going to massively push up low density
service
requirements over here. So let's just whack those in very quickly.
Another letter from our erstwhile listeners. What's up, honey? Me and my sister love you. Oh, that's nice. Y'all got clarinets and violins, but you got something most music these days ain't. Let me guess. Lineage traced back to the great Haydn himself? Let's see here. Y'all got soul. Oh, yes, soul.
All the way down there. There it is.
Delicious. My sisters say...
Gone quite a way without having another connection up here, haven't we? So should probably do a couple of those.
His pinky. But I told her that ain't funk. That's classical. Yes, indeed. That must be most exacerbating. Classical music has been known since the time of the early explorers. Funk, by contrast, is an entirely modern conceit, and you'll find none of that here. Funk, as they say,
is for the layperson. Now, let's hear another one of those soulful
Let's put a little bit of
We're
commercial
live,
in.
and we're getting reports about a traffic accident somewhere in the city.
Road maintenance
some mixed
services have already been
density
dispatched, and traffic
around
flow
there,
should
or
return
mixed
to
usage,
normal.
and then
But
loads
if you're
of
planning a quick trip out, you
low
might want to wait
density.
a little while until everything clears up.
If you're in it, you already know about it. No use reminding you. Meanwhile, expect delays. And
There we go.
safe. And
Abandoned
on to
the
our main
one-way
feature
plan. What was the
story.
one-way
The
plan?
commercial district is booming as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva
Traffic
Mate.
lights.
Or so my wife tells me. That's good for business and good for the community.
Thanks, Jim. We'll be back after this.
Is that the airport traffic causing problems? No, it's not too much. I've only seen one car go over there. What do you mean no power? Oh, hello. We are now, all of a sudden, we are struggling for power, and we got bottlenecks all over the place. 160. What are we going to do about this? What are we going to do about this? What are we going to do about this? We're just going to try putting in a whole bunch of underground cables is what we're going to do. To try and get around it. And it shouldn't matter because we have the high power line. She would have pulled power in over there, so it shouldn't really make any difference. But it obviously is. So I'm just going to run this and just connect it over there. Sort of suggesting there's a problem there. Do I need to... Can you upgrade this with another... Oh, that's high voltage. I don't need another high voltage. Adds another power line connector. Probably do that one then, right? Nope, so it's another high voltage power connector. Yes, but I think that was slightly misleading in that the production went down because it could only push so much out. So because it was bottlenecked, the production looked like it went down even though it hadn't actually really gone down. It's more the bottleneck in the power lines. But oh, we got massive problems. That's made everything so much worse. That's made everything so much worse. Do I just put another little substation in? Yeah, I think that's... Oh, hello. Swoopy swoopy. That seems to have solved the problem. So that seemed to be more what the problem was. So I think the actual problem wasn't really up here. It was that the transformer station we had down here was having to output too much power. So that there was being more of a draw on the station up here. So the upgrade we put on wasn't actually necessary. Hey ho. As long as we're still making money, we're up to 40 million. It's not bad, is it? It's not bad. A few abandoned and collapsed buildings, we'll just deal with those quickly. And we actually have an office demand coming in. So the very last thing we will do is we'll put in some high density office over here. Just to really improve our skyline that little bit more. And wind turbines to make car owners live beneath them. We did start off with wind turbines, didn't we? That seems like a long time ago. Now, I am liking this does actually visibly show the trees used. It didn't in my other game, and I wonder if that was just a bug or if it's something they've added afterwards. Loads of traffic coming from this. What does it say our passengers are up to now? It's running for a little bit. There we go. 1,000 a month now. Yeah, that's really coming up. We will need to add the bus and taxis. Was it a bus and taxi? Oh no, we can't do anything. We'll probably need to add bus and taxi over there at some point. Because they have nothing at the moment, so we'll have to do that. Probably have to put another bus depot down as well. And we will do subways as well, because we are... well, this is... that was getting busy for a second. Is that just because it's put... Why are the traffic lights there? No purpose. No purpose. No purpose. No purpose. No purpose. No purpose. Right, that should get that all flowing a little bit better. Yeah, no, we did kind of bypass the whole public transport thing and got very distracted. Our city has... We're up to 60,000 now. Our city has grown massively. Down to 7,500 open jobs, so that's gone down significantly, which is awesome. Yeah, what was our city at the start of this? 25,000. We have over doubled the size of our city. That's crazy. That's crazy. This really is a city on the up and up now. Look at this, look at this, look at this. It looks so good. It looks so good. Oh, beautiful. I didn't say much, Ant Love. I said that I do have a Switch, but I very rarely play it, to be honest, and I've never done any recordings or streaming on it. So, not high up on my list, I'm afraid. So yes, we will do subway stations next time round, hopefully. We'll also look to increase our density a bit more. I'm loving this little suburb over there. Oh, winter's coming again, so it's going to ruin all the visuals. Boo. You want a bit of unemployment. Yeah, you don't want to be like... You don't want to have more jobs than people. Yeah, that's right. You don't want to have more jobs than you do people. You want a little bit of unemployment. Whether you want 7,500 jobs out of 5,000 workplaces. So that's, you know, that's pretty bad. What's that? An eighth, maybe? Something like that? I don't know. No, more than that, because it's more than 10%. I'm an idiot. So it's like 15% maybe, something like that. That's quite high. I'd like to get that down to like, you know, 5 grand, 4 grand, 5 grand. 4 or 5,000 at least. But people. So let's put our save in. So this is going to be 4 up to 60,000 people and 43 million. How much money did we have at the beginning of this as well? Well, it doesn't tell us. We'll have to go into load, I think. Nope, because we were going to just call it 4 because it's the end of the stream. We had 8 million, or 9 million and 25,000, and we've ended up with 60,000 and 43 million. Woohoo! Should be huge apartments built around the stadium so they can watch for free. Well, they pretty much are. All these are high density commercial coming in there. We do need to get some bigger things. Where did I even see the landmark buildings? Where were they? In there. Oh, it's nothing really sporty. It's all recreational stuff, though. So that'll be quite cool. I assume they do other things as well. So yeah, we'll look at getting some of those down, because we can afford all of them, really, to be honest. We can afford everything. We're not missing any signature ones, are we? No. Oh, we're never going to get that many low densities. That's never going to happen. Rolling in dough. More crime equals more need for police and paramedics. Ghetto is the solution. Yeah, we probably should actually get like a proper police, fire, and hospital. Because we're just using like the village style ones at the moment, and we just got them everywhere. So having a bit of a bigger centralized one would probably be quite good for us. But I mean, look at how much we've grown. None of this existed. This didn't exist. This didn't exist. This didn't exist. Our density has been massively increased all over all the existing city. And we haven't really had that many traffic problems. There have been a few, but nothing major and nothing insurmountable. So I'm happy with that. Anyway, time to finish up, I reckon, guys. Massive, massive thank you to Chris and to James P. I don't know which James it was, because it doesn't tell me anymore, for your donated memberships. And a huge thank you to, Cindy, for your donation as well. That's also massively appreciated. I didn't pollute the ant eyes. I said I was going to do that. Can you even get prisons? You can get a prison. I'll put a prison on the ant island. That's fine. How many employees does this have now? 605 employees in that one place. No wonder we saw some traffic arriving over here. And that's why they're all parking there as well and all up there. I might actually put a car park down there. That's the last thing we do. Because, yeah, I suspect that needs it. And we'll probably have to put some public transport down there as well. And maybe even give this another connection somewhere. Because right now it's just gone over this one little janky road here. Which is obviously not what it was designed for. I wasn't going to have 600 people working down there at any point. Anyway, cool. So we're going to finish off with this beautiful little sunrise over our city. Doesn't that look amazing? Actually, it does look quite amazing. Boop. Cool. Metro exit at Mr. Burns chemical plant. I think we need some parking down there. It's a very short-term solution because all these roads are just little alley roads. So they have to go somewhere. So I think that's probably the best short-term solution. Anyway, gonna finish up. What is it? 20 past 11. Yep. Been amazing. Thank you to everyone. I will see you next week. And don't worry, Kapil, there is another I Expect You to Die video coming out tomorrow. So look forward to that. And look forward to how long it took me to die in it. Hint, not very long. Good night, everyone. Have fantastic weeks and weekends. And I will see you next week.